Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about the person on your mind. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? I have 5 options. You guys know the drill. Observe the numbers, the piles, see what calls out to you. Now while you guys do that, I do let you know a few things. Right now I am traveling, so today's video is going to be lighter than usual. Also, if you hear some whimpering in the background, that's actually my friend's dog Coco. He says hello, but he's a little bit sad that she had to step out. Also, I do let you guys know I will take breaks from this channel from time to time. You can support me on Patreon. It is only $1. You guys can also follow me on Instagram, QUEENALICELOVE, for updates on everything I have going on. Also, I am now selling Amiras decks in Spanish. You can check out everything I have and all my links below. Let's just get right into it and find out, what does the person on your mind really think and feel about you? All right, let's get started. Okay, pile number 1, let's get right into it and find out what is going on with this person on your mind. Pile number 1, I definitely sense this person is watching you or watching you online. I feel that for some of you, you could be asking about someone who isn't in contact with you. We do have the ghost energy there, but I do feel even if this person is in your life, they're not really communicating as much as they could be. I feel like this person is really kind of nervous around you guys, pile number 1. Maybe you may be surprised to see that because we have this Bachelor card here, which shows me that this person is pretty confident in themselves. I feel like at first they thought they had a fair shot with you, but something happened in this connection that really makes this person feel as though you may be a bit out of their league. And I feel like their actions come across as selfish because this person is not communicating their feelings and kind of leaving you a little bit out in the cold. I feel this person deep down sees you as someone very lucky, very abundant, very skilled, very talented, and it kind of just makes them feel as though they have to come back and work on themselves. Like, this person definitely took a step back from this connection to better themselves. You may be surprised to hear that. I feel for some of you, like something happened in this connection that you didn't like and you may have cut this person off. You could be asking about an ex or even a newer energy. There was some kind of discussion or something they saw in you that made them feel like you weren't really going to like the things that they had going on. And for some of you, you could have been vocal about something this person had going on in their life that you didn't like. And it really made them kind of rethink their whole entire life. And they're kind of planning on cutting some things off that no longer serve them so that they can impress you. And pile number 1, if you're asking about an ex or someone that's being distant from you, I do feel like they are always planning on coming back, or they were always planning on coming back. They just wanted to wait for the right time, but they get more and more nervous because while I was setting up these cards, a bunch of cards fell on the floor from my new printable Halloween deck. And of course, the one card that was really sticking out to me was my card that was all about glowing up with this eye energy. So this person actually feels as though you blew up from when they met you to now. Even if it was a recent connection or someone you just met, like they felt like from the first time they met you to now, you've been glowing, you've been changing. And that's also why they want to get on your level. Like maybe some of you guys, if you knew this person for a while, they were skeptical of the things that you were saying, but when they actually started to see you grow and change, taking your own advice, they got inspired to do the same. And for some of you, this is someone that you have given advice and it has worked time and time again. And they're like, okay, I really got to get on this person's level. I feel this person does have a lot of love for you. And I feel like they're still holding back something they really want to tell you. I feel pile number 1 as well. This person could be holding back something that maybe like something that they feel like you won't approve of. And I feel like they are going to come in and explain why maybe they've been a little bit distant. Because I feel for a lot of you, you're inquiring about someone that is just not communicating with you the way you would want them to. And you even think of them as being selfish because you feel like they should actually communicate more. Like, I'm having wild thoughts about you. Some of you guys, this is kind of like a friends with benefits type of thing, or like a complicated situation. Yeah, and you kind of feel like, oh, is that all it is? I don't think that's all it is for this person. It's just that like they have a lot on their mind that they don't really know how to communicate. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is a little bit more on the physical end of things. Let's see what else we have going on here. I want to see, yeah, unavailability, workaholic. Yeah, I feel like this person could be in a little bit of a workaholic mode. I feel like they also are pretty insecure when it comes to this connection because with the 3 of Cups in reverse, I feel pile number 1, this person is aware that you have a lot of options, or they feel as though you have multiple options, or they are competing for your time and energy. That could also be something that makes them very insecure. And I also feel pile number 1 that if you're asking about an ex, maybe they're coming up in your dreams or in your energy and you're like, what's going on? Why all of a sudden? I feel like this person really feels like your recent glow up got you more options, and it's kind of making them very triggered, very jealous. And I feel that deep down, it's not just because it's like, oh, if I can't have you, no one else can. It's actually kind of a, oh man, I'm really going to lose this person forever if I don't get it together. So they actually just want to kind of like rewrite their whole entire life. We got the edit here. Like they want to rewrite everything, just kind of come back, start fresh. I feel pile number 1 that regardless if this connection is someone that you've known for a while or a recent one, the message remains that they just kind of want to like refresh and restart because they feel like they did not make the best impression. And the way that they show you is not exactly the way that they feel. It's almost like the way they are showing you is kind of like a selfish energy, but what they actually feel is far more greater than that. Like, so a lot of you may be even questioning this connection, like, did they even care about me? Or even if it's like an ex, like somebody you haven't spoke to in a while, you're like, wow, they even care about me because I don't even hear from this person. And the reality is that they really just felt like they needed to get themselves together. I feel like you put this person through some sort of awakening. You could be dealing with a water sign or air sign. Pisces energy is in this reading for sure with the fish here. We got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, this person definitely has strong feelings for you guys, and they do feel like you are a true love, or this person may believe in soulmates, or even, yeah, because I feel pile number one, this person has an intense connection to you, and I think that's why they act so weird, because I also feel some of you kind of being annoyed at this person, like, how come you could just easily hang out with these people, or how come, you know, it's so easy for you to go do this, or do that, or even for some of you, this is like an ex or past fling that had other options or did things that you didn't like. It just seemed like it was easy for them to do those things, but it's because I feel like in the past, like this connection was so strong that they had to kind of like distract themselves externally. I feel that this person is maturing a lot lately, and it's just because they don't want to lose you. Like, they're going to be doing what they need to be doing. I just feel pile number one, you have been doing something that made this person kind of like scared they're going to lose you forever. Maybe some of you cut this person off, or you gave them like a, okay, ultimatum, I gotta just get out of here if you're not gonna do what I need you to do. I feel like you have matured in a way where you're no longer dealing with BS in your life, and your energy is calling for like a higher caliber. And so if people are just not on your level, they're gonna be effing off and coming back with a new energy, or not coming back at all if they can't get it together. This person is definitely planning on calling you, texting you. They want to make this relationship more secure, but I just feel like they have a hard time going about it. And I feel the black cat is all about this person just feeling like you are mysterious, misunderstood. Yeah, I feel like this person may have misunderstood you when they met you. You definitely are someone with a lot of depth, and they were not used to somebody of your level. And I feel like they a little bit have a lack of trust in this connection because of the fact that they feel like you have so many options, pile number one. Maybe some of you guys will think that that's crazy, but I know you guys are popping. I always take a follow on my Instagram, QUEENALICELOVE, and I'm on private because of impersonation issues, and I always gotta accept your friend request, and you guys always look really good. I feel you guys are humble. You don't really see yourself in the light that other people see you in. It's not just about being super attractive. It's also about the fact that you are spiritually advanced. You guys are my light workers and my healers. Yeah, sorry, I felt like there was like a piece of hair over there, but yeah, this person feels as though like you drastically changed something about yourself that really made them like kind of like look at you in a new light. But I feel like it was an internal change, but some of you guys did change your hair color, because I started to talk about like hair and I thought I saw a hair there, but it was my imagination. That was so weird. Let's see what else we have going on here. Paradise. Yeah, I feel like this person feels as though they can really have it all with you. I feel like this person believes that you deserve like the finer things in life. I feel that also in the past, they may have not pursued this connection because they honestly just thought you could do better or you deserved better. But I just feel like lately their possessiveness and their jealousy is kind of putting a fire under their ass. And this could be somebody that you guys haven't even spoke to in a while, and you're like, wow, like really? I don't believe that. But pile number one, yeah, I feel like this person never stopped watching you. They always kind of wanted a chance back into your life, but they just wanted to figure out the right place, right time. But I feel that like they really just are nervous that you're just going to go find somebody else. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles, somebody that like would make an excellent partner, mother. Some of you guys really leveled up when it comes to the way you take care of yourself, or the way you take care of your home, or your kids, or your loved ones, or your business, or your career. You just are leveling up, and they just really are impressed by you, and they just see that you are someone who is a fighter and you don't give up. And honestly, pile number one, that is traits they really admire in an individual and a partner. Yeah, they wish they never like gave up on this connection. Or pile number one, if this is a new person in your life, like they already feel like they kind of like, yeah, pile number one, I feel like this person did give up or walked away. They really regret that because they felt like they thought they could just turn back around. But when they turned back around to take a second look at you, you were like a different person. And they're just like, wait, what happened? And I feel pile number one, this would also be the fact that this person just didn't really appreciate maybe at first all you had to offer, or understand all you had to offer. Because again, I feel like they were just on a different level, different maturity level. Yeah, this person really does want to reconnect. They definitely feel a soulmate connection with you. Let's see what else we have here. Magician. This person definitely could be the type of person that could be into manifestation, or they just think about you so much that they accidentally manifest you, because I sense that a lot of you like can feel this energy, but you actually like feel like very skeptical that this is what's going on here, because they don't communicate this. Even if it's an ex and you did have a strong bond and lots of love in the connection and communication at one point, it definitely doesn't feel that way anymore. Yes, you drive me crazy. Yeah, this person definitely has an emotional, spiritual connection to you, and they're very attached to your energy. So when you guys are leveling up, they're leveling up too, because they are feeling your energy and they never stopped watching you. And since they always wanted to place back into your life, they're like kind of subconsciously following your lead, pile number one. And this person is as an emperor in them. So it's like, maybe that's a little bit like uncomfortable for them, but I do feel that they're not really one to like just follow anyone else's lead. They could be like a very independent person, but I'm just seeing that like they want to follow your lead because you're doing something that's really inspiring to them. And I feel like whatever's going on in their life right now is not fulfilling them. Like, that's what I'm really picking up on. There's like some kind of energy where this person's just not fulfilled. They feel bored or stagnant without you in their life. And pile number one, if it's a newer person, this is how crazy strong your energy is. You gave them a new sense of fire and purpose with who you are and what you're doing. Like, one conversation changed my life. That's what I'm hearing, pile number one. So maybe a lot of you guys are psychic, or maybe you're the one with this psychic ability. Maybe some of you guys have Pisces in your chart. I just get this energy where like, even with like the eye card and this woman kind of has like these light eyes and like they're kind of like standing out to me. It's like you kind of just see right through people, and you have the knack of saying what people need to hear. And you definitely told this person something that they really needed to hear spiritually, and it definitely kind of made them rethink their whole entire life. I ran away. Yeah, I feel like this person ran away for two reasons. They weren't feeling good enough. They needed to go through a transformation, but also maybe there was something this person was doing with their life that you didn't really approve of, and they really want to be somebody you approve of. Pile number one, there also is a situation here where I feel that this person did approach you, but they realized upon hanging out with you or kicking it with you or whatever you had going on that they were not anywhere near what you expected in a partner or person. Yeah, and they were like, uh-oh, I gotta skirt, turn this around and figure this out, because they're afraid if they go in too hard, too fast, too quick, it will actually like ruin their shot with you. And some of you guys, you know, this person already messed up and they don't want to mess up again. They feel like they have one more shot to make it right, and that's why they stayed away until they can come back and try to like do this the right way. Or even for some of you who just have like a physical connection with this person, they want to confess what they're feeling, but they just don't know how to do it. I'm spying on you. This person definitely has trust issues, and I feel like deep down there's a huge fear of you betraying them, but there's also a huge fear of them just like losing you forever. So basically what's happening here is the fear of them losing you is now starting to outweigh all the other trust issues this person has had. And I feel, pile number one, even if this person have done things like to you that were untrustworthy, it's kind of ironic that they don't trust you, but I feel like that's kind of their way of protecting themselves. Like, they kind of always maybe had backup plans or this or that. Or some of you guys, this person is the opposite. They don't really date at all. They don't really commit at all. They became like a workaholic or emotionally unavailable because that was easier for them. Every song reminds me of you, but you make this person want to be a romantic. Like, I'm hearing that song. You said I make you shy. I don't know why. Like, this person is not really that shy. Like, with this they have the King of Wands in them, but you make them shy. Like, pile number one, maybe you guys don't know this, but this person can get it, or they have pride themselves on having the ability to get whoever and whatever they want, but you guys are enigma to them. I miss being around you. Yeah, this person, see, I miss being around you, but I feel like this means like they actually are fighting the urge to like be around you, because it's like selfish of them to be around you if they're not ready to. So it's kind of like, you know, some of you guys are like, if you miss me, just like call me then. But like, they feel as though if they are around you and when they're in a selfish or unhealthy energy, that's going to sabotage connection, and that would be more selfish of them. So they're being selfish right now for the right reasons. Like, that's what I'm feeling, because they really want to have a shot with you guys. Wow, I think you're hot. Yeah, it's crazy because the seeking revenge, I think you're hot. I got a little nervous there, but what I'm actually seeing is that pile number one, maybe this person's fully aware that you had people try to bring you down. Like, I'm also getting another story here for some of you that maybe in the course of this relationship, they've seen you go through some stuff and just come out on top, and they're so impressed. But for some of you guys, I'm actually sensing the energy of this person has been watching you for a while, or they've been a secret admirer, maybe even more than some of you even know. And the way that you guys just like overcame opposition, like, it blows their mind. And some of you guys, this person feels as though you got like a glow up to like seek revenge on them. Like I'm getting like revenge body, revenge glow up. Like some of you definitely leveled up after this person came into your life or left your life, or if this is a newer person, they maybe have seen you glow or change throughout the course of even knowing you, or maybe they you guys had conversations about, oh, you got like working on yourself, and maybe they saw old pictures of you. This person's definitely stalking a lot of your stuff, not in like a creepy way, but I feel like whatever is public available, if you have this person on social media, they look through your photos and they look and see like, oh my gosh, this person is so into growing. I really am inspired by that, but this person on a whole other level. Like that's really like what I'm picking up on here. I feel your husband-wife material. I told you guys with this Queen of Pentacles, they really want to lock it down. So some of you guys, you took this person out of a player energy, and that's like a lot coming from this character. I feel like it is because they're very confident in themselves, and they see themselves as very valuable. They do have a good self-worth, I have to say, pile number one. This person definitely does have a good self-worth. Maybe some of you guys feel like this person's a little bit delusional because they don't have all the things that they expect maybe other people to have, but I feel like now they really are like leveling up on a whole new level. Pile number one, you definitely have someone here that maybe doesn't need to have all their boxes checked off to like score people, because they have an energy to them that gravitates people to them. With the Magician and the Emperor, maybe there is people that chase after them even, and I feel that you're not doing that. You're like, you got to come to me, you got to work your way over here. You guys are actually manifesting this person coming back by just working on yourself and being so focused on your craft. This person could be a little bit materialistic, pile number one, because I feel like you guys are leveling up financially, and that is something that kind of triggers this person, because they like deep down, they wanted to be like provider for you. So it's like every time you level up financially, they feel like they got to double or triple that. But I don't really feel like it's like a competitiveness. It's almost like a, I want to be in a traditional relationship. I want you to see me as someone you look up to, respect. Like they want to be the one that you can go to for advice, and they don't feel like they're that person yet. If anything, they kind of just feel like you're the one leading them. But again, this person understands that you have maybe spiritual gifts or something inside of you that's kind of like making this energy come out of you. This person could be spiritual, pile number one. Maybe you sent this person through an awakening, or right now they're going through an awakening. Yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles. So this person has always planned on coming towards you, but there was just certain things that happened in this connection that made them rethink or rework. And then we have Justice and Seven of Swords. If this person did you wrong and dirty, pile number one, let me tell you, you made them even more of a believer, because they got karma'd really bad. Something that maybe you said to them came true as well. This person has a newfound respect for you, and this person definitely feels like they got karma, and also that you know, you got powerful energy on your side. Like this person may feel as though you have ancestors on your side, or God on your side, or whatever it is you believe. The Seven of Swords there, nothing gets past you. I'm hearing nothing gets past you. You pick up on everything, and that scares this person, because it's like, I can't just be willy-nillying around here anymore. Like I gotta actually be serious about this connection. We got the World here. Yeah, this person is on a new cycle now in their life. This person also went through an awakening too. Intuitively, this person knows that you don't allow people to just run amok. The Six of Pentacles is there because this person wants to be someone that you can rely on, and they also they're feeling like they wish they were more generous towards you in the course of this connection. But some of you guys, this person didn't have the money to do that, and they're embarrassed about that, because there's something about this person just thinking that they can lead with like the King of Wands reverse. But now lately they're like leading with this Emperor energy, or they're going to be coming in with a different energy, pile number. Wow. Again, I feel some of you may be kind of closed off this person because of some past things, or something going on. Something went on in this connection that made you guys colder towards this person. They picked up on that. Again, it could be something that you discussed with them, but for some of you, it can just be that you didn't like something going on in their life, or you guys could be just very guarded because of your own past experiences. But your guardedness definitely makes them very nervous. You scare this person a lot. This person is very intimidated by your intuition. You made a believer out of this person. I feel like at first they were more on the logical end of things. Maybe they weren't heavily into spirituality or at all, or maybe even like skeptical. But I'm hearing, wow, you really made me believe in this stuff. Like at first I didn't think you were serious, but you call this person out on something. I think that or you call this person out on something they didn't even know, and then it came true. They think you're very talented. They miss having your guidance, your wisdom. Keep it chill in reverse. This person regrets keeping this chill, because deep down they don't feel chill about this at all. They feel very intensely about you. I hope you're not with someone else. This person suspects that you're with somebody else, or that you are going to end up with somebody else if they don't get their crap together. And that's really what I'm seeing. And you know, this person was uncomfortable because like you're the type of energy that puts people in the hot seat, and they know that there's certain things that they have to do to grow and change. and other people maybe didn't challenge this person in this way because they didn't have the capabilities of doing that. Some of you guys can't help the way that you are. You're just badass. But yeah, this person's definitely wanting to come in and make an offer of some kind. I'm definitely getting a lot of signs about this person messaging, reaching out. And if you have this person in your life and you guys are communicating, then I feel like they are going to be making more of a effort when they feel ready, because they actually just want this connection to be stable and secure. And they feel like right now there's a lot of distance here. Maybe you guys live at a distance, or distance is a factor, but this person actually wants to be, a groom. You see, a husband, marriage. They actually see that with you, but there's a part of them that doesn't trust you guys, pile number one. They don't know if you really want this with them anymore or at all, for a newer energy at all, but for definitely an ex, like, I don't know if you even like me anymore. I don't even know if you're attracted to me anymore. Like, you know, like you blew up like crazy. I'm hearing that opportunities, home, cunning, strength. Yeah, this person feels as though the only shot they have is that they level up financially to be with you. So again, pile number one, you guys can be a lot like your girl Alice. I say, don't come with their pockets empty, especially because I'm not like material, like when it comes to like people around me, but I do like somebody. I have a good Capricorn that does like show that I'm worth the investment. So I feel like you guys are in this energy where you're like, okay, well, we can kick it, but I'm not going to take you seriously unless you do these things. They are not you. Yeah, some of you guys, this person got into another connection after you, or some of you, this is a new person. Yeah, I'm getting to like two different dualities here. Like I'm getting like an ex for some of you that got into another connection after you, and it's just not it for them. Like they're like, no, I really should have just took a break and came back. Like I should have like thought the grass was greener. Some of you that some energy coming in, especially with the Three of Cups reversed, definitely regret doing that because it wasn't the right move. I feel like actually that kind of made everything harder for them to come back into your life. And for some of you, this is a newer person that doesn't really commit at all. Like, and it could be a workaholic or just a player or either or, but regardless of that, like you're like the first person that they actually could see marriage, an opportunity for marriage or something, or worth the risk of getting hurt, because the only thing is it's competition, man. It really stresses them out. You're a great friend. I feel like you guys are just friends with this person, or they miss your friendship if this is someone from your past. And if this is like a friends with benefits, like they secretly do want something more with you guys, but they don't even know what your next move is. Some of you guys really are just like mysterious to them. Lilith, unconventional. Yeah, for sure. I miss you. Yeah, again, a lot of energy this person missing you. I heard something about you. Yeah, the gossip could have been here too. Again, this person may have let outside factors affect this connection, but deep down they admire you so much. So I just think that like all this other noise is like being drowned out because it's just like other people don't do it like you do. So if this person did listen to other influences, they really regret that. Like they really regret losing your respect. Oh my gosh, just fell on the floor too. The matured man. Yeah, this person feels as though they're maturing. They're in a more mature energy, or they want to come back when they're feeling like you could see them as someone mature. And they're studying you still, or have been studying you, to try to figure out what is the best course of action here. But I think the biggest issue with this person is that they're not making any moves at all. It's all in their head, and they need to communicate these things, because a lot of you, like, I feel like maybe you do have another option here, and it's like they're not really telling you that they still feel this way, or they feel this way. This person has a really hard time communicating. Or there were some blocks in this connection, or coming towards you is going to cause some turbulence in their life. There could be some energies around them that they got to rid themselves of. This person is realizing that you make them a better man or woman. They can level up more with you than with anybody else around them. They see you as a star. This person just like feels like you're very hot. And that could be a problem, They have a jealousy problem, pile number one. Like, they are super, super jealous that you are super, super hot. And they know that people are desiring you, fantasizing about you. Like, it's like this person could, like, picture you getting with somebody and they just, like, lose their minds, pile number one. They try not to think about it. So that's why they stay away, because it's like they don't want to get overly attached until they can actually, like, have you the way that they want you. And they just don't feel like they can have you like that right now. I've got the Lovers here. This person just feels like you're leaving them behind right now. This is what they feel like that, because a lot of you guys are just making moves away from this person because you don't like the way they're acting, and you're just asking about them, like, oh, why they have my energy field. You definitely are making moves away from this person. They're fully aware of that. And they're like, oh, man, like, old man, change, purity. I feel like this person's going through a change here. relocation. Pile number one, I feel like this person, some of you guys, something happened with a move here. Like, I feel like this person is thinking about moving their whole life to come towards you. Pile number one, I actually feel like also some of you, like a move or distance kind of brought a gap in between you and them, and they wish they didn't let that happen, because it's like they're realizing that like distance makes the heart grow fonder. Distance has made the heart grow fonder here. Or you guys started to get really distant on this person, and they're trying to figure out, okay, like, what do I do? Because they feel like you're moving farther and farther away from them lately. They feel like, yeah, and they feel like lately you're like, you know, the fresh meat in reverse, not to be disrespectful, that you guys are just like a really hot, you know, piece, and like it's like they know that like the wolves are coming out, you know, like that's how they feel. Like they just feel like, oh my gosh, like every time you pop out, like people are like salivating at the mouth, and they just don't want to share you guys at all. And so this person could have eliminated themselves just because of the jealousy factor, but it's like they can't look away now, so it's like they got to do something here. And I feel like there could be some kind of proposal on the way. So that's what I have for my pile number one, people. I was trying to make this video kind of short just because I have to upload, and I'm traveling right now, and I feel like this is still a long one. What do we have here? Like, oh my god, 25 minutes. See, I can't stop talking. But this person is like falling for you, or it's like they never stopped loving you. I admire how hard you work, but your hustle is just is next level. Like, and some of you guys just worked really hard on looking good and glowing up, and they've noticed that, and they can't even tell. Like, is this like to spite me? Because this makes me mad that you keep looking better and better. Like, I would have had you anyway, but now like they feel like you keep raising the bar. Like, so nice work, Paulo. And I know you guys are my people for sure. I'm not sure what I'm feeling, and I have a hard time communicating. I'm in love with you. Yeah, this person like. Stay away from me. Yeah. See, this person, like I said, like they are being selfish in a sense where they're not communicating. But I feel like if they stayed away from you, it's because they felt like that was the best thing to do in order to secure a chance with you in the future. So they're not sure what they're feeling. You trigger a lot of energy into this person. I think a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of karma and stuff. And so there's other things that are coming to the surface for this person that are unrelated to you, but or issues that start to pop up in their life after you guys came in. But that's kind of like the level up that you guys have brought into people's lives, because like I said, you guys are my light workers and my healers. So when people get on your vibration, it's like walking Moldavite. I'm scared of commitment. Yeah, this person's really scared of being hurt and deceived, and they honestly feel like, you know, with the Queen of Wands there, you can have anybody you want. So it's like they're literally in this push-pull energy with you guys, and you could be feeling it energetically. It could be taking a toll, because it's like I feel like this person, one day they're like really optimistic, one day they're really pessimistic. Yeah, I feel as though I have some channel message over here. Some of you guys, like, if you have a TikTok, they're watching it because my TikTok card is here. I also have politicsers and this comedy. This person thinks you're really funny. Maybe some of you guys have like opposing views, but they're starting to see things differently. And some of you guys, like, this person really admires. Maybe some of you guys are into social issues or stuff like that as well. Pile number one, maybe this person had people around them, like, you know, kind of getting their, like, kind of control their mindset, but they wish that they, like, politics, like, I feel like it's kind of like, for them, like, they kind of feel like they have to be, like with the justice card that kind of came in too, like kind of like a politician when it comes to you. Like, they gotta choose their words carefully. They gotta play the game because they feel like you are somebody who's like high society almost. Like, they gotta play this role. But I feel like you guys are like, I just take you as you are. But maybe you guys do have a side of you that kind of does like read into everything people say and do. And you're a tricky one, Pile number one. You don't just let people say and do whatever. A lot of you guys could be like correcting people on, you know, things that they say and do that's not, you know, in alignment with your morals and your values. My games don't work. Yeah, I told you guys, you're a different level. Whatever they were doing wasn't working, and it probably made everything worse, to be honest. Yeah, we got the Six of Wands and commercial success. So this person feels like you guys can be destined for fame or on TV, or some of you guys are a little bit popping right now. They see that. This is watching your social media for sure. If you're posting or creating content, because I had some of these channel messages from my content creation video. So you should check that out. I did that like a couple weeks ago. If you guys are interested in creating content, I wanted to help you guys and did a pick a card on that. Acting, yeah. Pile number one. This person feels like yeah, that's funny. This person feels like they have to act their best. Like, it's almost like they got to put on like this, like they have to put on their like most confident best self and best face to come towards you. And yeah, this person, okay, yeah, it's like they're really thinking about, even if you guys have been with this person, you know, in the 18+ way, like, you know, the kids watching click off, but they're thinking about that a lot. Nothing compares. The best they've ever had, period. And I feel like if they haven't done this, they really want it. Like, it's funny, pile number one. This person wants you like so badly, but they don't even want to, like, this type of person that will probably like refrain from touching you because they don't want to come across, they don't want just you to just see them as like this King of Wands in reverse anymore. Like, they kind of wish, if some of you guys, if you guys started off physically, they wish they didn't do that because they feel like you don't take them seriously now. This person really likes your sense of fashion, pile number one. And they really like your passion, your specialty. You guys may have a passion or specialty or a line of work that's very uniquely you. Yeah, this person likes to watch you like a movie, and they really feel like you got the right skill set to be this person thinks you would make a great trophy wife or trophy husband. Like, they want to just parade you around. Like, they want you. They don't want anyone else to have you. They want to beat people off with a stick. And yeah, they're scared you'll tell the truth. You tell the truth to this person, and there's things around them, but they kind of know that they need to like get together. You scare people into submission. Yeah, pile number one. I told you guys, even if you don't try to, you scare people. And you know, being psychic and a healer and being in your power is a lot for a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like you're not one to hold back what you really think and feel. And this person knows that. You know, you probably, if they were to confess how they feel and tell you that they want to be with you still, you're going to lay all the table, everything that you don't like about them, their life, and things they have to get together. Because I feel like a lot of you guys do want someone that you can bring out in public, go public with, doesn't embarrass you. Like, I feel like you guys are someone that like says, I want to be able to show you off and not be embarrassed. Like, you know, this person doesn't want to embarrass you. They want to be what you want, and they got to figure out what you want first, but they can just ask you. But they kind of feel like in a sense, you would probably just start telling them like, I don't like this, I don't like that. And they're like, oh, they don't want that. They want you to, they want to just like, I won't stay away. Yeah, this person can't stay away from you, but it's something about like, yeah, like they feel like there's just an energy of like, if they were to be with you, there's going to be a lot of eyes on them too. So some of you guys are in the spotlight, or you're just very attractive. So they feel like automatically being with you is going to get them a lot of attention, but that actually makes them uncomfortable because they feel like people are going to look at them and be like, all right, what does this guy have going on? What does this girl have going on to be with that person? So they never felt that way before. They always kind of felt like they were, you know, the prize here. And it's like, nah, they're figuring out that you're the prize, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just something different for them. And they're very possessive over you guys. So that, we got the Empress here too. And we have Ace of Wands. You're going to be hearing from this person because to them, they want you back. So that's what I'm seeing, or they want you, period, pile number one. And a lot of you guys, like I said, are going to be shocked to find that out because like they've been kind of, they've been going through a lot of spiritual growth, like I said, and to kind of get on your level. Yep. This person, if they're from your past, they haven't forgotten about you. This person just feels like you were looking good. Some of you guys are like, yeah, there's definitely a music connection here too as well. Like maybe you used to listen to music together and they always think about that, those times. Or if not, then this person may, so some of you guys post lyrics or you post some stuff with music and they analyze it like, it's a song about me or it's about me. Like they always oh, you posted a sad song. Who made them sad? It's about me, or are they sad over, or like they're always like worried about like, oh, what you have going on. And this person just feels like you're the only person that can make them happy. So if they messed up their connection with you, they really want to like win you back. Like they want to win you back. Like that's what their focus is on now. Because you're a gem, pile number one. So that's what we have. And your glow up got this person shook. Okay, pile number one. And yeah, some of you guys, they feel like you're just glowing up. It's like spiting them because maybe they did make you feel like you weren't good enough. But hell, now the tables have turned for some of you. This person probably always knew you were better than them, but now they really can acknowledge it. Because I think in the past, this person had a bit of an ego and they kind of wanted to believe that like they were the prize, but that this is just simply not the case. They just had a lot of people gassing them, and you guys are not one to gas. And whoa, you are beautiful. This person really thinks you're beautiful. So I liked you for a really long time. I got the energy of this person observing you guys more than you know. Like even if they're distant, they still watch you. If they could, you know, I'm not saying they're a stalker, but hell, I feel like also pile number one, this person just really feels as though they are not going to be happy if they don't have you. Like that's how serious this is getting. Like they're not going to succeed in life. Like they feel that they want to write themselves into your, yep, you have this person's heart. Wow, pile number one, you hold power over this person. So that's what I'm seeing. I do hope you guys like that message. They want that 10 of Pentacles with you. And yeah, if this person messed this up, they're really hurting over it because they just fear that, yeah, that you're too good for them, pile number one. And this person, you know, their game playing is not going to work. They're going to have to come correct. And yeah, that's why I say pile number one. I always have to tell you guys this because I know, like, traditionally speaking, if someone's not acting right, like, you should just be like, oh, screw them. But I do feel like there is a special case where you know, you guys are the ones to have your standards and values and you're always leveling up. So sometimes it truly is vibrations and triggers that get people acting off and weird. And there's something about this person kind of going through an awakening and just experiencing a lot of different stuff outside their connection with you. But I feel like they are moving towards you slowly. And yeah, first impression and drama. Yeah, I feel like this person made the wrong impression, or maybe they had an impression of you that you were somebody that you weren't, but now that they really see you in this like really matured light. And if this person did call you drama or you guys broke up or anything, they really regret. I feel like there's a conversation they had, maybe the last one, if you guys are in separation, they really regret like kind of like making you out to be dramatic when in reality you are probably the toughest, strongest person they know, and they feel stupid for doing that, and they are realizing they only spoke that way or said what they said or did what they did out of their own insecurity. You made this person insecure, and I think that that's why they may have came at you. For some of you, like if you had an argument or falling out, or if this person distanced themselves, they were trying to like blame you maybe, but they kind of turned around and looked at themselves in the mirror and they're like, I want this person and they didn't even do anything to me, like for me to be acting like this. So your wisdom to this person, and they don't want to lose somebody. They want to keep that wisdom that you have close to their heart, because you guys can really like make this person a lot of money, they feel, with your intuition too as well. Like some of you guys, like this person didn't want to do the traditional setup because they just kind of felt like maybe you were taking advantage of them, but then they realized like even if you guys wanted to just like be like a stay-at-home wife or trophy wife, whatever, right? Even if you're not even a career person, your wisdom and your skill set and your looks alone level this person up, like, and they're realizing that. And so like that's the energy I'm seeing. Yeah, pile number one, I feel like also like this person feels like if they don't have it together, you're gonna reject them. This person doesn't want to just be friends with you guys. That's why they're being distant unless they can have the relationship. Like they don't want to just kick it. Like they really want something more here, pile number one. And that's why, yeah, we got within 1 month. So we even have a timing here. 1 month, something could happen. 3 to 4 weeks, I'm hearing. And this person is thinking about you a lot. That's why you are thinking of them. And right now, this person's still in a confused energy. So I do hope that helped, guys. Enjoy your day, night, evening. And again, you guys can print your Halloween deck. You guys can check it out. It's going to be my Etsy shop, my Shopify, and Amiras decks as well. Thanks again, guys, for all the love and support. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, pile number two. Let's get ready to the reading and find out what is going on with this person. Pile number two, a lot of you are asking about someone who maybe ghosted you or is in and out of your life or just acts really off or lately has been acting off or weird or strange. You may think this person is mad at you or something happened where you feel like this person could be holding resentment towards you. This could also be an ex that you feel unresolved about or they feel unresolved about you. The main energy here, pile number two, is that this person really took your free-spirited energy personally. Like they really felt offended that a lot of you rather do things without them, or if you left them, or if you moved away, or if you have plans to just do things outside of this person's goals or dreams, they may be offended that you didn't include them. I feel like pile number two, this person feels left out in the cold by you, but I don't really feel like you let them out in the cold. I feel like they judged your actions. Maybe they were judgmental towards you. You didn't even realize this because deep down, I really see where this is stemming from. This person could really have an idea of what they want a partner to be like, and you don't fit that mold. And this is definitely classic, especially my feminine energy watching. You guys can be very free-spirited, Sagittarius energy, maybe you're Aquarius, maybe you just have placements that suggest that you much rather just do things solo sometimes than to be attached to the hip. But I just also sense, pile number two, that maybe this person wanted you to be a little bit more maternal and warm towards them, and they just weren't getting that from you. This could just be who you guys are, or they didn't earn that, or you saw things in this person you didn't like and you started to distance yourself. But I feel like this person's very mad at you and very resentful towards you, pile number two. And you may even be shocked that they carried this energy or such an intensity, but you hurt this person's ego. And I definitely feel if they ghosted or they're breadcrumbing or they're doing weird things, it is to get a reaction from you. And yes, I do feel like some of these people have gone so far as to like try to flex another option in your face, pile number two. Because I do feel like you're like, oh, you want to see somebody else? Oh, you want to go out with someone else? Bet. Like you may even laugh at this person. Like it's almost like the things that they thought could get a rise out of you actually made you just distance yourself, and that really bothers them. So again, this could be an ex that actually did try to get into a relationship to get a reaction from you, but it just made you guys float away further. This could also be someone that you guys were dating or seeing or talking to currently that is mad at you for just being free-spirited. Like I feel like pile number two, this has happened to me. Like some people are just not open to like open relationships, or some people are not interested in dating somebody who is not like always wanting to surround themselves with like okay, so this person is probably used to people just wanting to cater to everything that they want and need, or they're just used to maybe even feminine or masculine energies just sacrificing everything for them. But you guys were unwilling to sacrifice aspects of yourself for this person, and they took offense to that. And I feel like some of you guys are like, I barely know this person. That's so weird. But it's almost like they expect a certain role. So it could be a little bit of a, you know, society issue, or like I always say, a little bit misogynistic for some of you. But then again, some of you guys are asking about a feminine energy, and it could be the same way. Like, even for my masculines out there, if you guys are out there traveling, have a healthy sense of boundaries. Some people just aren't used to that, male or female. But I do feel that it's an extra triggering for some of my women out there watching, because if you're dating somebody who just feels that, you know, women should be XYZ and you're not that, they don't realize why they're all bent out of shape about this. But it could be things that they grew up around. This is not right. This is not how it's supposed to go. Or they could very much just not feel in control. But there's just something about this person feeling like they wanted you to be this Queen of Pentacles towards them. Like, they wanted you to just like be nurturing and caring and just be like, oh, I made you breakfast today, honey. Like, they wanted the wifey package from you guys, pile number 2, and you were not given it. And this makes me laugh if you were in a full-blown relationship or even marriage with this person, because they really try to, like, I really want to say, like, get a rise out of you, or some of you guys even try to beat you down as a submission, but you were just like not having it, pile number 2. This person felt like you were not having whatever they wanted you guys to be. And I feel like for some of you, maybe you did offend this person because you're a little bit emotionally unavailable, and they wanted a little bit more nurturing or I love yous or affection. But again, I feel that pile number 2, if you guys are hyper independent, it could just be how you are, or it could be because you've been through things in life that made you that way, because this person feels like you're a little bit cold towards them, or you were very cold towards them, and that really pissed them off, and they decided to maybe even go with somebody else. For some of you who don't know this, especially if you guys haven't heard from this person in a while. But here's the thing, it wasn't giving what they wanted to give, because I think that, again, when you make a decision based upon spite, it always kind of goes back to the root, which is you guys, pile number 2. Like, this person made decisions out of spite because they were triggered by you. So they felt like you didn't appreciate them, and so they had to go find someone who did, because you hurt their ego, pile number 2, because you just didn't bend over backwards for them the way other people have and will. And again, that's not going to make them happy, because deep down, they still really wanted you, and they can't force you to be something you're not. And of course, maybe some of you guys are open to being a little bit more Queen of Pentacles towards them, but you're not going to give them all that energy that other people are going to give them, because you have a lot of great things going on. Probably the reason why you're able to be independent, or some of you guys, like I said, you're free-spirited, or you just go and do things on your own, or even travel. Maybe you can afford it because you work really hard and you have a career, or some of you may come from more privilege in this person and they don't like that. But I actually think it comes from just being on a different level soul-wise. Like, you're just able to pick up and go, or just leave things behind in a way that this person's not used to. I also sense, pile number 2, this person can have issues regarding mother figure in their life. Maybe they have mommy issues. I kind of sense, pile number 2, that this person is taking their anger out on you, that probably should have gone towards their mother. I don't want to call them out because it's personal. It sounds personal, but yeah, there's something about this person taking out their anger on you that had nothing to do with you, because some of you guys barely knew this person, or again, this is an ex from a while ago. Why are they still so angry? They misdirected their anger at you, pile number 2. Or even like a parent figure. It could be also like a father, or father issues, mother issues. But I think it does stem back to that, because it's almost like you did not fit a role that they wanted you to be in. And it's like, why do they have this idea of how things are supposed to go? Are they trying to emulate their life off of someone else's? Because you're just not that. You know, you are you, and you're the only you, and you don't need to be anything that, yeah, you guys are iconic, by the way, pile number 2. And I feel like deep down, this person actually is a bit jealous of you guys, and they probably even called the things that you were childish, when in reality, it's not childish at all. You actually know yourself. You're going after things that you want. And this person, yeah, some of you guys, I'm actually hearing that song. You thought I was feeling you. Like, I feel like you guys may even, yeah, pile number 2. I feel like you guys had the last laugh here. Even if you really like this person, like, there's something about this person overestimating, like, their shot with you, and then getting really, like, hurt about the fact that, and a lot of you guys actually may have really liked this person, but the thing is, they didn't read it as that way, because you don't act the same way other people act. Like, you could even distance yourself when you start to like somebody. Pile number 2, like, you guys could have some issues. You could be at fault here too, but here's the thing. There's no communication here. There's just passive aggressiveness and even triangulation for some of you guys. Like, this, again, if you guys were dating around, I feel like they could be mad about that. But again, if they wanted to be with you, they should have said so. This person actually is punishing you guys for something that you did. And it's kind of sad because they can't even just communicate it. And if this is an ex from a while ago, some of you guys I'm even seeing 2 years ago or 2 months ago, like, they still are mad about something that you guys did. And that's actually why you guys are feeling their energy still, because Pile number 2, I feel like this reading is going to take a turn because what I'm sensing now is that they're actually realizing their error. Yeah, tower moment. They're realizing like, oh wait, I was mad and mature in my approach to this. Like, because now I'm mad and I lost this person and I'm still mad after all this time. Or if this is a new person, they did something that actually made you just like laugh at them, I'm hearing, like not take them seriously. Like they did something to make you guys this way, I feel like. And even if you were naturally this way, you guys probably want people to work their way into getting to know you. You don't just give people the wifey package for free, you know? Pile number 2, or even if they did court you, take you on a date, doesn't mean that you're gonna bend over backwards for them. Like this person was really mad you rejected them in some regard. And that, but this person's passive aggressive, pile number 2. So they're a little bit of a baby child, like childish person. And it's like they almost can say that you're childish. Like they may even say that you're childish or you're immature because you don't want what they want. And they think like this is the type of person that like prides themselves. You guys are those type of people. Like, I hate to say it like this because you guys know your girl Alice likes to party, right? And there's certain people that be like, oh, like I don't like to party. I have other things to worry about. Like, and they'll like put down the things that you do because they want to act like they're better than you, but it's just really like you're just following what makes you happy and lights you up. Like you guys are just the type of person that follows what makes you happy. You don't follow like society's pressure of what society wants you to be. So again, this person just doesn't like that. Like they feel like they were offering you something really good and they're a gem and you didn't see it. So they went to go with somebody that made them feel as though, yeah, some of you guys, it's not about a third party, but it's like their actual mom or a mother figure like in their life. Because pile number 2, this person has some issues. Like they have some issues, okay? And they took it out on you and you may not know that. And it's like passive aggressiveness. And that's why maybe through the course of the relationship, this person started to take a dark turn. It's because they really started to get resentful of you guys just being like not codependent, like essentially, or just not what they want. Basically, pile number 2, this person really wants to date someone that mothers them. And I don't think you guys have it in you to do that anymore or at all. But now pile number 2, I feel like this person's going through some sort of change or awareness that, oh, maybe this is just how they are. Like, I don't know why I took offense to that. Like, they're actually thinking about their actions because this can also just be on a small scale. Like, somebody that you guys were dating and they kind of just, like, decided to just, like, stop because they just felt like you didn't want anything with them. But they're like, maybe I should just communicate it because this person just felt, like, rejected by you guys. And they had just, you triggered some fears in them, some rooted issues. And I feel that also, you know what, pile number 2, I feel like you guys have a duality to you and that might throw this person through a loop because they saw one side of you, then another. It's kind of like the reading I did, yeah, I feel like this relates to last week. You know, I did the soulmate reading or I did the divine counterpart reading. Not to say this person's a divine counterpart, but if you guys also saw that and related to that, this could also be like a double confirmation. But I get the sense that you guys do transform or change or you have different aspects of your personality. So they just didn't trust that, you know, oh, you could be this Queen of Pentacles one day, but you could also be fun and free-spirited. Like you could be responsible, loyal, caring, but also be out there having fun or traveling or party, whatever you guys like to do. I'm just like giving like my likes to do as an example. Like you guys may not be into that, but I feel like even if some of you guys are just like, you like to be alone, like you like to be inside reading, you like to turn off your phone, you like to disconnect, like they took offense to these things if you don't check up on them or they distance themselves to see if you would chase or check up on them and you didn't, and they're just pissed about it. But deep down, pile number 2, you know has changed about this person? They realize that their resentment towards you has nothing to do with you. It actually has to do with the fact that they wish they could be like you. They wish they could be free-spirited like you. They wish that like they can come with you. Like they're realizing that they actually just feel left out or they feel like insignificant to you guys. Wow, we got the single mom and the single dad. Okay, pile number 2, this person could be a parent and you guys don't have kids. You know, that could also be the case here. Or they grew up with a single parent or something like that. Like this person resents you guys for something that's out of your control or has nothing to do with you. But something about being triggered here. Because again, pile number 2, maybe this person does have kids already and you don't. Or even if you do, maybe you have people to help you out. But I feel like pile number 2, yeah, some of you guys are asking about a friend that just ghosted and like left your life because this reading is supposed to be about love, but I definitely sense that this can work for just a friendship or any type of relationship because I feel that there was resentment building and building and building and building just based upon the fact that you're free-spirited or you're just someone who just lives for, like you started to put yourself first, pile number 2, especially if you know this person for a while. You guys were just building self-love and that bothered them because it's almost like they lack that self-love. And they can actually be more like you, but they feel like they can't. And they resent you for that. They feel like other people hold them down. Like maybe this is someone you dated that had already a baby mom and that's like kind of what's going on there. Yeah, and they're just used to people wanting to hold them down almost. But it was almost like deep down they wanted to hold you down, like, you know, and I guess it's kind of funny. They're kind of jealous, like, I'm supposed to be the free-spirited one. Why am I all upset that this person's out there not giving an F? Like, they're used to men or women or whatever they date begging them to hang out or begging them to come along, and they just wanted to, like, yeah, this person did try to make you guys upset or trigger you, pile number 2, in this connection. And I feel as though whatever it is this person did in retaliation to being mad at you kind of like sabotage this connection, because it's almost like for some of you, you guys are just friends with this person. Like, you guys are just starting to get to know each other. And I'm telling you guys the truth. This has happened to me so much looking back at it, because I didn't realize that people weren't like this. When I start dating someone, even if I like them, I say, I want to start as friends first. Let's get to know each other. And sometimes, like, people are offended if I take a trip, like, right after hanging out with them, and they actually have vocalized this. Or I've had exes that I was, like, open to long distance, but they weren't. And I get it. You know, some people just want someone there all the time. But I actually feel like this person actually could benefit from a lot of what you guys are like. That was the attraction in the first place. Like, they wanted to be more like you. And that's what they're realizing. They're like, oh, why did I? Because, like, I feel like this person probably went backwards a little bit after you guys separated. I feel like this could be a separation thing, but for some of this person in your life, and you guys took a step forward to be free, to break patterns, and they took a step backwards, and they're realizing how much of an error that was. Because sometimes you gotta leave that person into the darkness so that they can see, like, okay, this is not it. And basically, okay, you wanna live that way? That's fine. Let me live my way. Like, I feel you guys are very live and let live. You don't judge. I feel that, yeah, some of you guys, like, you were seeing another person, or you did one, yeah, pile number 2, this person could be mad that you were dating more than one person. And so they felt like they had to go do that. Like, they could have heard something, because I'm seeing, like, the tattletale and date card, here to make friends. Someone could have said something to this person that made them upset. And again, they should have communicated that with you. And this person, like, ended this connection abruptly, or disconnected from you, or just acted really strange based upon things that were inside of them, a trigger. I feel pile number 2, this person could be mirroring you guys. You know, they can also just be kind of cold as well. Like, I don't understand why they, like, because in their mind, like, you guys were dating, but then they kind of felt like, yeah, they feel like you guys were dating, but then they kind of felt like, oh, like, maybe they don't care about me. Like, they wanted to date you, but then they felt like you didn't want to date them. That's what I'm picking up on. Or you guys were actually dating and you leaving them behind. Really did a number on them, pile number 2. Let me tell you that. They really resent you for leaving if you guys left them. They resent that a lot, or moving away for some of you as well. Or just even just being free of, like, the burdens they have in life that have nothing to do with you. So this person is resentful that they went left and you went right in life. They took a left turn, they took a wrong turn in life. And I don't feel like the wrong turn is whatever they have going on here, being a parent, this or that, because at the end of the day, it's all in your energy. And I feel like it's like you could take a you can be someone who travels and do all these things but still be very attached or codependent, and you guys are just not codependent, and that's what they're not used to. And yeah, pile number 2, I feel like this person wanted to branch out into a more free-spirited energy. They were doing a lot of leveling up. That's how you guys connected. You actually were someone that came into this person's life to show them that it's easy to be free. You just gotta take it a step at a time. But I feel that yeah, this person needed to be free of, like, past patterns and stuff, but somehow they're blaming you for the things that they couldn't do. But I'm hearing the one song of Christina Aguilera, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I couldn't do, and I hurt myself by hurting you. This person hurt you first, pile number 2. Or they tried to hurt you first. And for some of you guys, you don't give an F. You're just curious why this person's acting up or weird. And this is why. They're just really passive aggressive, to be honest. Because they could have just communicated this, and I feel like a lot of you guys would have been smooth over. But they just take everything so personally that you do. And if they take it personally that you're just your personality, they take it personally. Because they're just used to people just, like, wanting them off the jump. Like, that doesn't even sound right, you know? That doesn't even sound healthy. I keep writing and deleting messages. Yeah, this person digged themselves into a hole because they started playing games, and I feel like you guys lost a little bit of respect for them. And I feel like you guys did like this person, and they had a shot with you, but then, like, they did something that actually made you guys just not even take them seriously. Yeah. This person realizes that their behaviors actually pushed you away, and now they're realizing they're the page here. They're the immature person in this connection, and they really made it out to be you. They could even, like, talk bad about you. Some guys, you heard this person talking bad about you as well, or they talk shit to your face too, but I feel like this person's more of a passive-aggressive type. Wow, they're coming at you full swing, or they want to come at you full swing. This person's definitely trying to come back into your life. They definitely feel as though pulling away from you or doing what they did was going to get you guys to chase them, but In all reality, if you guys broke up with this person, you hurt their ego so much, they had to go with an option just to fuel their ego. Like, they had to do something just to, like, get a fix, like pile number 2, because you were not giving them the validation that they were looking for, because you guys operate in love and healthiness. This person still doesn't really know what love is. And this person also just sees that, yeah, you guys are someone who is really, like, successful, resourceful, strong. Yeah, you guys are in your queen behavior. Like, this person has pride, but so do you guys. And you're not going to go chase this person. Like, absolutely not. And you guys actually are just very successful. You're just a different caliber of what they're used to. And they know that, or they should know that. Yeah, lock and unlock, or you're just a different personality. And this person definitely wishes they nourished this connection better. Yeah, the slowness. This person just moves slower than you. This person needs to move their ass on things that they need to do with their life. Yeah, this person is the type that if they don't get what they want, they may just replace with the same version. Like, this is definitely the type of person, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, if like somebody doesn't do what they want, they just replace them with someone else. Like, instead of doing like the inner work. Like, yeah, that's what I'm sensing. Like, because you guys kind of represent like a level up, like somebody that was way better than anyone they've ever dealt with. And they kind of knew that it would require some leveling up. But again, they could mentally want something, but like emotionally be very triggered. Open relationship. Yeah, this person definitely feels like you were dating around and you weren't serious about them. And so they may have, in return, did the same thing to you. And you guys may not know that. And some of you guys, pile number 2, this isn't about a third option. It's just more the fact that this person doesn't trust you, or they think that you're hiding something. But honestly, pile number 2, this person's actually very jealous of your lifestyle. They're jealous of your personality. They're jealous of how easily you make friends, because honestly, people just gravitate towards you guys. They're just gonna be younger than you and less mature than you guys. That could be also it, because if this person was younger than you, they really thought they were the matured one. Like, life is about this and this and this, and you don't get it, you know? But in all reality, you guys been down that road already, and you've learned those lessons, so you actually are more advanced than this person. And if they're younger, you do know better than them. And pile number 2, this person's kind of mad that you know better than them. Yeah, this person could have triangulated you guys, like, as well, like, or got into a connection after you, and now they're jealous of that, the fact that you're single and enjoying your life, and you're not even bothered by that, and you're over them, and they're pressed about that. Like, they could have gotten into a connection thinking it was going to make you guys be upset or hurt, but now you're even more free-spirited. Like, you stepped into even better energy. Or for some of you guys, this has to do with more with friendship, or a toxic friend group, or a toxic family, or toxic work, or they just went back to their old toxic ways that validated their ego. Because there's something about, like, this energy of whoever, whatever's around them that validates their ego. But I do feel like pile number 2, like, maybe they do have a mom or a parent that gassed them a little too much, or a manipulative person in their life that gassed them up and, like, makes them think that they're much better than what they are. But this person definitely messed up here big time. Yeah, you guys just went Ice Queen on this person. Yeah, for sure. This person misses, like, the fun. They had so much fun with you. Probably the most fun they've ever had with anybody. Even if you guys don't know this person very well. Like, you're just such a different person that came into their life. And they realized you were such a blessing. And they just kind of shitted on that blessing because they were so stupid towards you. They really did. Yeah, they could have family issues too as well, or they could have thought they wanted to settle down and have a family, and maybe your life plan is not that. This person secretly wanted to get you in, like, to want to settle down with them, but you guys are probably not in that energy, or maybe you do want that, but your version of that looks different than theirs. They have toxic viewpoints that either was instilled upon them from family, friends, or pile number 2, like I said, if this person already, like, gone to a relationship or has kids, like, already, they feel like you, like, they could shame you guys. Maybe you guys both have kids already, but they shame you maybe for, like, being, like, free-spirited, but you guys probably are more healthy parent than they are. You know, it's like weird, because, like, they're shaming you for something that, like, they don't even do well either. It's like, even if they're present, they're emotionally unavailable, or they're so unhappy. It's kind of like that energy where, like, this person will, like, do what they're supposed to do, but be resentful the whole time and think that that's a good thing. But in all reality, it creates so much distance between them and the person they're in a relationship with, or their family, or their friends, that, like, they don't really communicate their true feelings. And they're very passive aggressive about this ending. And some of you guys, like, oh my gosh, you guys should check out my collective reading, because this kind of like zeroes in on energy. But this person may have even talked shit about you to a third party and got this person hating on you. I definitely sense so much resentment here, but I do feel that yeah, this person was pissed about you and doing something, leaving them or not caring about them, and that's their perception. And they could have got someone else involved in this situation with you. If you let me, I'll take care of you. This person was like, I was going to take care of you and you didn't even want that. Like, this person feels as though that you didn't appreciate them. This is just how they feel, guys. This person going to be a big baby. You're the reason I keep going. Yeah, I'm not ready. This person was the one who wasn't really ready. And you could have told this person this. They were not ready. Yeah. And pile number 2, this doesn't even have to be like a third party thing. That could resonate for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you just chose to step away from this connection for whatever reason, because you sensed there was something about this person that was toxic. Some of you guys, it has something to do with another option as far as like, you know, a third party, like romantic, but there's something about this person being in a jealous, gossipy energy, or around very jealous, gossipy people that got into their head, because there's something about like them saying or hearing, like they definitely thought like what they did was valid. They were doing the right thing. Like, yeah, this person could have also been jealous of a friendship in your life too. Maybe some of you guys prefer to hang out with your friends over them when you first get to know somebody. You're not supposed, like, this person really expect you to drop everything for them. Like, they feel like, well, they don't, that they just are very, very toxic. And I do feel like it has to do with just unhealthy mentality of the woman has to just drop everything for the man, but the man could just be in the free spirit. They feel like you're in a, they hate that the heart's not breaking even here. Like, you're free, you're fun, you're enjoying your life, and now they're stuck in some shit. Even more stuck, probably. Yeah. This person's very intimidated by you guys, too. I feel like a lot of you guys, this is passive aggressive, because if they said this stuff to your face, they know you would rip them a new A. Some of you guys did rip this person a new A for the way that they're acting. You hurt my feelings. Yeah, I told you guys you hurt this person's feelings. I want you, but I shouldn't. Yeah. I feel like this person, there could be some kind of interference here. It doesn't have to be third party, but for some of you guys, yeah. But I feel that interference is also maybe family values as well. They feel like you don't share the same values as them, or you're just so unapologetically you and offends them. What's going on here? Some of you guys are just third party. There was a third party person that interfered with this connection, and they're realizing that that was somebody who was jealous of you guys or wanted to be in your position. But I'm hearing this person say like, oh, you know, people would fight for this position to be in my life and you don't even care. Like, they think that like there's people basically fighting for a spot in this person's life, but they actually chose you and they felt like you kind of shitted on them. Like, that's how they feel. Like, you didn't even want that. Like, this person really feels like they're the prize, or you just didn't appreciate them. But in all reality, you guys are the one that's high value here, and you know it, and that's it. This person could be narcissistic, just immature, or again, you guys just to be not compatible, which isn't a big deal, but there's just something about this person coming in with a message. They want to come towards you because you guys are super inspiring, and you look really good, and you look you're slipping away from them now, and they were stupid to let you go. They feel like they were stupid. Whatever they did, they were so stupid about it, and they've been observing you guys, and they realize that you are the really matured, you know, you guys, yeah. And they realize just because someone's around or more like, you know, less free spirit doesn't make them a better person or more reliable. But they kind of just felt like, yeah, you guys just have you guys just really like to protect your space. You have self-respect, you have standards, you're empowered, you have a strong presence, and that could be offensive. Especially for my women out there, that could be very offensive to some masculine energies, that you're just so empowered. You're more empowered than this person, and they don't like that. You're in power, you're in your power. You don't allow people to push you any which way. You don't allow manipulation. You could just cut this person off when they're acting up. Yeah, you guys want the 10 of Pentacles. And you know that the 10 of Pentacles requires two healthy people being in a connection together. This person started doing something that was unhealthy. Or this person had unhealthy habits or people around them. And you guys just aren't having it. Like, pile number 2, there's also a sense that you guys started to distance yourself from this person. And you didn't communicate. Maybe you heard something. So this person's upset with you guys because maybe some of you guys didn't actually communicate why you left. But there's just something about like this person being really offended that you just walked away like that. And they just like tried every trick in the book to get you to bend over backwards and want them. And they just feel like that you didn't want them. And so they let, you know, negativity overcome them. And yeah, you guys, I don't know, pile number 2, this person actually did try to throw you off balance a little bit, because some people really think getting emotional reactions for people, getting people upset, that's love. And this person tried to get an emotional reaction from you. They were overpouring with a lot of emotions and feelings towards you guys, and that's why they're acting out of character. I feel like they just felt like they couldn't see this working out, so they sabotaged this. King of Wands in reverse, but I really just think it comes from this person just like wanting to be in control, and they weren't in control of this connection, and you were not going to gravel for this person's attention. This person wanted you to come to them. They wanted you to do the lifting, or they wanted to do the work, and you're not doing that. And if someone else does it, so be it, but they ain't going to be you, and that's the problem now. If it was other people that was giving this person that instant gratification, or in their ear, or family, or mom issues, or another party, that's not giving what they wanted to give because they really just wanted to be with you. So again, pile number 2, this person has fumbled the bag. This person is in love with you guys, and they admire you deep down, your intelligence, everything about you guys, and they think the world of you guys for sure. And I feel that they regret not finalizing or not making this official or not working harder to get you guys to stay or something like that. If this is an ex or a new person, they found, I feel like you're slipping away from them. Like they thought that like they got you down. Like at one point they might have thought they had you good. Maybe not had you good, but they had you were really into them, and they were feeling like, okay, this is I'm gonna get this person. And then I just feel like, nope, you guys are definitely like in a more chiller energy than this person really anticipated or did not. Yeah, because this person like felt like you guys are just patient. This person probably is used to toxic, love bombing, rushing to commitment. You guys are not the toxic one here, it's them, but they wanted to convince themselves it was you because it just felt better. So yeah. Ghost. They could have ghosted, just no communication. They got karma because I feel like this person actually did just try to hurt you for like no reason. Yeah, you guys are glowing up too, and that really pisses this person off. You're the real deal. Yes, you are. Yeah, because now I feel like they're realizing how fake and phony everyone is around them, and they're like really not happy with what's going on. Maybe they realize that they got lied to as well. Why don't you trust me? This person feels like you didn't trust them. You didn't really want to give them a real shot. Am I the cure? Am I the disease? Yeah. So I feel like pile number 2, this person is realizing that maybe they're the problem here. They thought they were the cure for your life. They thought they were doing good onto you. They thought that they were helping you, but in reality, they actually were dragging you down a bit. And I think you guys realized energetically, yeah, this person was bringing you down. You kind of cut them off because energetically they were not having a good impact on your energy, guys, for sure. And I think you started to distance yourself because they were trying to be codependent on you. And I don't think you guys realized that, or they were codependent, or they are codependent, or they're just very narcissistic and they expect people to be catering to them like a mom should to a child. Wow, glow up again. This person is jealous of your looks, guys, pile number 2, or the attention that you get for your looks. They're not used to, even when you guys went out, maybe you got complimented and not them. Like, they're not used to that, honestly. Like, the more this person is just realizing that they made the wrong plan here, and then this person has feelings for you, and they don't have feeling, if they are, yeah, this person definitely thinks about maybe your first kiss together, and like, where did we go wrong? But in all, I feel like this person also could just have friends that led them astray. Bad advice. So like some of you guys is a toxic person, but they could just be like, oh, friend, oh, just pull away, let's like just ghost them, and then they'll come crawling back, but you guys never did, and it's like they just got bad advice and they eliminated themselves from this because it wasn't going the way that they wanted it to go, and that's just that. You guys were not giving what this person wanted, because you guys are boss-ass bees, And you have bigger goals in your mind than just catering around to this person. Yeah, this person feels like you are doing really well. Your success also offended them, pile number 2. Because in all reality, this person actually is attracted to you because you represent, like, you're what they want to be in this world. And I think that's why this relationship didn't really work or isn't working, because they're supposed to become more like you and be inspired by you, not resent you for, being how you are. And this person just felt like you were not interested in them. But in all reality, you guys probably just going through something where you had to prioritize yourself. And that's just maybe who you are. And it's like, yeah, you're not just going to be, you're not just going to chase this person. And that's just what I'm seeing for you guys. So this person made the wrong choice here, and I think that's what it comes down to. Some of you guys are aware it was another person, but for a lot of you, it's just like choosing something else or prioritizing something else over you, work, family obligations, and that just kind of made them realize that they weren't the best towards you, because the decision that they made, they kind of know deep down was because they were resentful of you guys. They're jealous. Pile number 2, this person's jealous of you guys. Wow. And they could have just gotten themselves into some BS because of that. It doesn't have to be the end here, but I definitely sense that like this person is now like they made a very impulsive decision to end this, or to ghost, or to pull away, or to throw something in your face, or even add a third party in there for some of you guys to make you jealous or upset. And that's really backfired on them, because they feel like after this happened, everything just got worse with you. And for some of you guys, like, they're still so obsessed with you that they even check out my collective channel, because they even have a third party here watching you now. And this person's not healed over whatever happened between the two of you, so I don't trust you. And yeah, deep down, pile number 2, this person just didn't communicate what they were dealing with, and they took that out on you, you know? I miss you, and I have a secret. This person misses you. They think you're more attractive than anyone they've ever been with. You make them nervous, and yeah, the competition for you made them really upset, and they couldn't handle it. But now they realize that they really want you, and you feel this person's creativity, and they're thinking about this now, that they were selfish. They actually were selfish in this connection, and they think you're very talented. So that's what I'm seeing. They think you're amazing. They feel ready now to come back into your life. So that's what I'm picking up on pile number 2. By the way, Amiras decks are now available in Spanish, my printable deck, and also these are available in my shop. Yep, this person's like, oh my God, everyone around me is so childish. Like, pile number 2, like, this person's realizing they were so childish in this connection, and you were actually very mature. And they're not over what happened between you guys, even if it was brief. They let gossip get in the way, or they let people kind of, yeah, they let gossip affect this union. And if this person is in a relationship, they're hearing about how well you're doing single, and that bothers them, because they feel like they thought the relationship was going to fulfill them. So maybe they got everything they wanted, as far as like somebody doing the things that they thought they expected of you to do, but they're not happy, because they realize that's actually not what they wanted at all. Sometimes you gotta learn things the hard way. Or pile number 2, they disconnected to go full-fledged into something, you know, that has nothing to do with you, or their life just took a dark turn after this ending, you know? That's it. Pile number 2, this person, yeah. I feel like more and more this person is seeing the things that you're saying coming true. Like, you give this person a new level of awareness. This person's sorry for the way they messed up here, see? They wish they can just have fun with you guys. Like, they wish they could be part of your world. And now they feel like they distance themselves even more, because, yeah, they just stopped. Yeah, they let gossip get in the way here, pile number 2. And now, yeah, now let's see. They're just trying to find a way back in here. You made this person so insecure, because they felt like pulling away was going to make you want them more, but it made you guys just like learn a lesson to be like, okay, well, oh well. Because I think you guys are just not, I mean, you just got to start valuing your peace right now. This person did something to be vengeful, to be spiteful, and you know what? They're only hurting themselves, I feel like, pile number 2. This person really admires you guys deep down, and yeah, some of you guys, there's just an energy around them that doesn't really like you, and maybe they let that influence them. Could be a friendship as well. So that's why I want to say pile number 2, they probably listened to something someone said to them over you, and they may not even communicate that, or they just didn't like something they saw. Again, this person was jealous, or there was somebody here that was jealous of this connection and kind of affected the connection or gave them bad advice. And this person had too much pride to realize that they were the reason why this fell apart. So I think this person wants to take accountability and come through. They're going to message you guys. It looks like they're thinking about it, but now it's like they did more damage and they distanced themselves more. So yeah, this person didn't realize that they didn't even really do a solid job. Like, they didn't even, they went more in on like sticking it to you than they did like trying in this connection. That's how I feel. And that's just, you guys hear Coco? It's my friend's dog. Yeah, I said dog and dog came out. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, this person feels like you think they're a dog now. You think that they deserve to be in the dog pound. Yeah, and this person should have just opened up to you instead of eliminating themselves, and that's how they feel. So, yeah, this person feels like they can have it all with you, and it's not just in your head. They still feel like your advice is going to get them out of some situation they got themselves in, or this is what's going to happen, because this person is going to like feel like their life, basically you guys warned them about things that was going to happen. They took offense to like you guys just speaking truths, and now they're seeing that you're someone that can help them with their destiny, because they really did take a long turn. Or right now, if you guys are talking to this person, they're going to a dark turn right now, and they're realizing it. And they may not want to say it, but they're starting to really realize like how bad they messed up here. It could have to do with work too as well. Some of you guys just don't like this person getting involved with things, illegal things too, or people that are just messed up. So that's what I'm seeing. This person like let you slip away, and they're having a different perspective now. And I feel like they do want to fight for this connection, but they got a lot of things to work through. But this person's karma is like watching you guys shine, because like there is no reason why this person went so cold on you. This person's definitely wanting to chase you down now. Pile number 2. So that's what I have for you guys. I do hope you guys like this reading. I feel like this person is healing some of their traumas. They're in a hermit mode right now, or maybe something has come to light that's making this person reflect, or this is what's going to happen, because I see this person coming towards you guys and wanting to start over and start fresh and be like, listen, I had the wrong people around me. I was led astray. You were right. Like, this person has a stubbornness to them because they were very hurt and offended by you guys, but now full circle with growth and with knowledge and admitting that they didn't know better than you, they're realizing that you were right about some shit. And now they got to come towards you with their tail between the legs. And that's what they got to do, pile number 2. Even if this is someone in your life right now, they feel like they got to really like come clean, come correct, or else they're going to lose out on this. So yeah, that's what yep, karma. This person also got karma for the way that they treated you, or they feel like they are. Yep. This person really was jealous of your freedom, but they're realizing that you could teach me to be free like you. You guys are freeing yourself from karma and doing a lot of healing. And this person resented you for that. But now they need your help. So I do hope you guys like this message. Bye, guys. Coco, shh. See, even Coco is over it. All right, bye, guys. Okay, pile number 3. Let's hop right into it and find out what is this person really thinking and feeling about you. Pile number 3, this person is actually very afraid that it's over, or that you're going to cut things off with them. I feel that even if this person is in your life right now, they are truly somebody that fears being left out in the cold, especially by you. This person definitely feels as though maybe you don't really want them, or you're not really going to take what they're offering you, but that's not going to stop them from trying, because I feel, pile number 3, you are dealing with someone who has a bit of an ego. It's almost like if the connection with you doesn't work out, it will take a hit on their self-esteem. That's just the type of person that they are. They could be this way in other aspects of their life, like their work or their family. Like, they're very stubborn. I definitely sense a very stubborn person, pile number 3. You might be surprised to hear that, and I feel a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about, because this Emperor with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like once they have their mindset on something, you cannot change their mind, and their mind is set that you are going to be in their life. But at the same time, this person definitely feels like you could be walking away from them, moving on from them, and they really don't like that. They also are in love with you, or feel like they're in love with you. Even if it's a newer person in your life, they feel like you have the qualities that they would want in a partner. They feel like you are someone they could fall in love with, or if you've known this person for a significant amount of time, especially if this person and you aren't talking, they are in love with you. That's my friend's dog, by the way, Coco. He's very, very sad because my friend had to step out. But yeah, so this person could be very vocal to other people that you are someone that they want, someone that they desire, or this is someone that you know their personality. Like, they've said that to you, like, I'm not giving up on this, I'm not giving up on us. And if they haven't said that, I have a hard time communicating, came up reverse. So I feel like it goes either way. Like, this person could be very vocal with you or not vocal at all, but the energy is very, very strong. And they feel as though they cannot let this connection go. And if they do, they're a failure. They don't want to fail this connection. So pile number 3, if this is someone in your past that you think has moved on, they haven't, because they feel like if they don't fix this connection, or if they don't come in and try to resolve whatever issues has happened here, they're a failure. And pile number 3, this person is a long-term planner. So if they have written you in their long-term goals in their mind, they have a hard time not having you there. And pile number 2, you may not realize that this person is doing this. Like, you may not realize this person has already some sort of commitment to you, because I'm not seeing that manifest in this current moment in time. Maybe some of you guys are in a relationship with this person and you want to know if this person is loyal. Definitely. They will not take another offer other than you, pile number 3, if you're in a relationship with them. I feel like this person could be slow to commit, but once they're in there, they're not really getting out of that anytime soon. And for some of you guys, if you did fall off or break up, there's still a part of them that's very, very committed to you, and they have a hard time letting go of that because they love your energy, they admire you, and they just think you're so beautiful, so elegant. You're a type of person that they would want to settle down with. I feel this person is very insecure right now about this connection. They are afraid that you will refuse them, that you don't want them anymore. If you are with this person, they are afraid that you will leave them, because they just feel like they have invested a lot of time and energy into this, or they really want to invest more time and energy. This is a new person in your life. They actually are thinking about investing more time getting to know you. I feel this could be someone that wants to start slow, friendship first, or if they jump all the way in, they actually are very serious about that as well. Because I get this person, like they kind of like lock their energy into something, like whether it's a goal or a person or idea, and they're not changing their mind anytime soon. Now, I'm also seeing as well, pile number 3, what's really interesting about this individual and why they really like you is that you had the ability to open up their mind. I feel like this person has a very fixed way of thinking, a very fixed way of viewing the world, and you may have introduced them to a different way of thinking, and it really got them to get like to see you in this magical light. Like this person sees you as somebody that is so mystical. Like we have this mermaid siren energy. Like they kind of feel like you have this energy to lure them out of whatever dark space that they're in, or even dark mentality. I feel like this person may have a bit of a dark side or ego, and you kind of like soften that energy in them, which is very hard to do. People who know this person kind of see them a little bit like a tyrant. And I feel like some of you, they don't even show that side of themselves to you because you make them feel so vulnerable. I feel like for some of you guys, they feel even like insecure around you because they just see you as this like mystical, amazing, beautiful person. I'm actually hearing that one song with Radiohead, like I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. Like this person may have deep down self-esteem issues and they've worked on themselves a lot. Like they made themselves into this emperor, but at the same time, there's still a part of them that is pretty insecure. And I feel that they may not tell you this. And insecurity does stem from the fact that they don't like feeling like a failure. This is probably someone who's going to end up very successful or who is successful, because if they put their mind to succeeding in life, they definitely are going to do that. Like I don't see this person deviating from the path that they feel is best for themselves. That could be good or bad, because if this person has invested time and energy into things that aren't good for them, that will take a hit on their self-esteem. And maybe you guys have dealt with this person if you know them. Like possibly they invested energy into something that didn't work out and they're really upset about it or really depressed about it, and they're not telling you that. For some of you, this person could be very distant, or this is the type of individual too, after a long day, if their day at work doesn't go well, they don't want to talk, they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to be bothered, and you may take that personally, but this person just takes things not going their way very personally, pile number 3. So you may be surprised to find out that this person's distance or even an attitude could just be related to something work or something like that, because I don't see them communicating their perceived failures to you because they want you to see them in a high light. So I feel this person may have a hard time opening up to you because they don't want to admit defeat or failure even to themselves. So why would they tell you what they're feeling upset about? I do feel like some of you guys, they invested some energy into something that didn't work out in the past, maybe even a relationship or also something with work, and that energy still is kind of residing in them. And if it's you that they feel like they invested a lot into and didn't work out, and you feel like this person is over it, they're not. They're definitely not over it, because they definitely feel they either want to invest time and energy into you or they have. And you guys know if they have or not, especially if it's a new person. They actually really want to invest time and energy into you. And this could be something that's really exciting for them because it's been a while since they felt that way. Yeah, this person could be pessimistic when it comes to relationships. They like to invest in practical things. They feel like relationships are a bit of a gamble. Got the moon here. Yeah, this person has a lot of fear regarding like their emotions. They have a lot of fear of endings or abandonment. And no matter where you're at with this person, they honestly are just very afraid that you're going to leave their life, because they just see you as someone who has this mystical ability to pull them out of a dark space. So even if you guys just met this person, you have done something to them, and they actually see you as beautiful on the inside as well because of the energy that you have brought into their life. And they'll never forget what you've done for them, pile number 3. So even if you don't know this person, you did something for them, and they want to kind of like repay you. I feel like you kind of lifted a burden off of them. I feel like you guys maybe healed this person, and they acknowledge that, maybe not like consciously, but subconsciously. They just feel like they have to give you back something or give back to you. So maybe you guys did a favor for this person, or you just lifted them out of a dark space, and that's probably why they want to come in. The person wants to help you, I'm hearing, help you out with something. Wow. Wonder what they're sad about. They're sad about something. Well, if you guys ended this connection with them or you left them behind, they're really upset about it, but they're still trying to weigh the pros and cons of how to like put in work to make things better between the two of you. Like I feel pile number 3, this person could be in regret that they didn't put more effort in, because they kind of feel like now they have to put a lot more effort to get this relationship where they want it to be. Yeah, this person feels as though you're going to turn your back on them, or they're worried about that, or that you have in the past. Chariot. You got a very determined personality here. You could be dealing with the earth sign. You could also be dealing with an air sign. We got Cancer energy here as well. This person could be very emotional when it comes to their goals and what they really care about, but they have a very cold side to them. People will say that about them. They could be heartless, or this person feels like you could be heartless as well. They see themselves in you. That's also why they have a hard time letting you go, because they feel like you can understand them. And they feel like no one really understands them, or people judge them because of this side of themselves that's kind of savage. Let's see. Yeah, this person definitely feels like... So, I feel pile number 3. If this is a new person in your life, they've had experience in the past where somebody really kind of like turned their world upside down, or something, some kind of news or ending really turned their world upside down. They don't want to repeat that same pattern. And if you left this person, that turned their world upside down. And I feel like maybe they're not showing that to you, but it still really affects them, like when you walked out or when you left them. And if this is somebody new in your life, then they actually just don't want that situation to ever repeat, like something that happened to them in the past. Yeah, this person definitely has a side of them that could be a little bit out of control, and they try to tame that side of themselves. Yeah, they have a side of themselves that maybe like I said, it could be a little bit vicious, or yeah. This person feels like you definitely tame a dark side in them. Like there's like a darkness in this person that's like looming almost. And it's like you tame the darkness within them. And not to say they're a bad person. Some of you guys, you know they haven't done the best towards you or other people. But for a lot of you, it's more just like they have this wild, animalistic kind of determination. And sometimes they can get a little bit goal-oriented and shut out everything else in their life. And it's almost like you brought them out of that energy and made them feel. Because I think this person can have Capricorn placements. I really feel like they are someone who just like puts their goals first and everything else takes the back burner. Family could complain about that to this person too as well, or they're not really close to their family as much as they would want to be. Could be a bit of a workaholic. Yeah, pile number 3, this person definitely has been through a huge disappointment in the past when it comes to a significant connection in their life. It doesn't have to be love related, because for some of you guys, I am feeling a betrayal with work or friendship that really affected them. Because I'm seeing this could be a work or collaboration thing, but there's just something about this person really feeling like they built a lot of time and energy into something, and it just kind of fell apart so quickly. And they're like, that wasn't in my life plan. So if you guys left abruptly, or you guys may have did something impulsively in this connection that this person feels like that wasn't something they didn't see coming, and now they don't really understand like how to get this back on track. Because I feel like they feel that even if you guys haven't had a painful ending, it's almost like they feel your unpredictability is kind of triggering them into an energy of like, oh, like this person could just leave at any moment. They see you as someone that could just cut things off very easily, and that kind of scares them. This person is watching you, and if this is an ex or a past fling you're not talking to, they still watch you. But they definitely are dealing with self-worth issues. Look, I'm planning on calling you soon. So this is like the 3rd pile in a row that has a message about reaching out. So I guess a lot of people's are going to be reaching out, because again, this person is planning on reaching out to you, calling you, texting you. You're a great friend. Yeah, pile number 3. Some of you guys is someone in your friend zone, and they're just really nervous about taking this to the next level, because they're afraid that if it doesn't work out, they're going to lose the friendship with you. And if you guys were friends with this person first and started dating them, that friendship loss hit them double. It's almost like they lost a friend and a lover. If this is like an ex or a past fling where you started off as friends, you had a great friendship with this person at one point, or they feel that way. And if you guys are friends, they really enjoy this friendship, but they are afraid that it's not going to progress in the way that they want it to. That's what worries them. I'm very attracted to you. Yeah, some of you guys want to know if this person is attracted to you, or they want to kind of build outside of what you guys have going on, and they do. But this person feels like they're often misunderstood, but that's why they really like you guys. They feel like you get them, like no one else does. I'm depressed. Yeah, this person's been depressed ever since you guys left. And if you guys like don't, if this is a new person, you haven't left them, then they've just been in a depression for a long time, and your energy kind of pulled them out of something. I feel like you had said something to them, or I feel like this Queen of Spiders is like water healing energy. Like this person just, I think this person can have empath traits, pile number 3, or they could just feel that you're a healer of some kind, because it's just very obvious to them that you entering their life brought them out of something dark. Like you with the Strength card here, that could also be the energy that you guys kind of like harnessed in this person. It's like the darkness was taking over. Well, it's kind of sad because I feel like it's more like a depression than like an evil, tyrannical side. But some of you, it is kind of like that. Like, it's kind of like their heart turned cold and they're like, screw it, you know, I'm just going to take over the world. You know, they could have a little bit of that side, or even when it comes to like a hatred or resentment kind of coming in. It's just the type of person too, like if they got hurt or broken up with, they're just like, women are nothing, I'm just going to keep working. Like, and then like have this mentality, and then you come in like this beautiful, amazing woman or man that just kind of changes their perspective because you brought light back into their life, where other people that they have been around only brought darkness, especially when it comes to dating, relationships. So that has to stem from the fact this person feels used or taken advantage of. And that's probably why they are the way that they are, because a lot of you probably like, why is this person like this? Why are they so cold? Why are they so distant? But they admire you. They see themselves in you. And so it's kind of like, that is why you boost this person's self-esteem, because it's like they see themselves in you. They feel like if you can make it, so could they. See, my intentions are pure. This person is the type of person that actually acts worse than what they are. So they're kind of like the opposite of being narcissistic, I feel, pile number 3. To be honest, they almost come across worse than what they're really feeling on the inside, because it's kind of like a self-defense mechanism. Like, this person could say or do things that are hurtful to push people away. Like, if this person hurt you, it was to purposely push you away, I feel. They could have self-destruct tendencies. I find you interesting. I've never been like you before. Yeah, I really get this, like, if this is a new person in your life, like a whoa. This person is really interesting, really cool. I want to get to know them. They were just feeling like completely low and just not in a good place. And then you kind of came in and just kind of made them feel like they were worth something again. I'm scared of commitment. Yeah, and it actually comes from this person being super, super, super committed to the things they care about, more than most people. So you can probably catch this person saying or thinking like, oh, no one is loyal anymore. No one is like me anymore. Like, that's how they feel. Like, no one has the same morals as me. You know, everyone's just out for themselves. Like, that's how they feel. But ironically, people will say that this person's out for themselves, but they're not. They just don't let anybody in. So it's not like they're disappointing people. It's just they're not letting people in because they don't want to be disappointed, and there's a difference. So people want into this person's life, and they don't allow people in very easily. So people will say this person is this and that, but in all reality, it's just this person takes a lot of time to trust. So it's like, if they already see you as someone that they want to bring in, they kind of like start to slowly move towards that and commit to it over time. This person is definitely committed to wanting to get to know you better or wanting to come back in. I've been up all night thinking about you, but I also read this as drinking about you. Some of you guys, this person is drinking a lot since you left. If this is a new person in your life, then I feel like they could have took a break from, if they're not a drinker, that's probably because they don't like to lose their focus. Like, I feel like this person is just very much like, when I say something, I mean it. Let's see what else. The person has been through a lot, and they don't share that with people. People will think this person is just like always like ready to like maybe a little feisty, maybe a little defensive. But again, I just see that it stems from something that has happened to them in the past. I feel this person's coming towards you. If they were defensive in the past, they regret that because it's almost like they pushed you away. And I think pile number 3, this person's realizing that they may have pushed you away with the things that they were saying and doing. And they really didn't. Yeah, they feel like if this person made you feel insecure, they feel really bad about that. But it's almost like this person doesn't trust you because you're so alluring. This person has a hermit side of them. They could have Virgo placements too. This person could be very competitive in the workplace. But this person does want to come back into your life, or this person wants to come back, or they want to get closer to you. And I feel that if they did hermit away from this connection, they regret it because it's almost like they created a lot of space and distance. This person feels like now you want to fight with them, or you possibly, yeah, there's 2 different messages coming in here. Like pile number 3, I feel like this is the past person you guys fell off. They feel as though you might fight them off, and that really bothers them, especially if this is somebody that really saw you in their future. They didn't expect this turn of events where you're the person now that is against them, because they wanted you to be their teammate. And they could have caused this pile number 3, but they feel like you're against them if you guys have fell off. But pile number 3 as well, I feel that maybe they let outside influences get in their mind about you too. Even though they were so determined to have you, it was like there was some sort of conflict that happened that they wish they just kind of like didn't like affect the connection. Or maybe they had work problems they let affect the connection. They wish they didn't do that. Because I just feel like they could have felt like they fought you off and they didn't really want to do that. And I feel for some of you, if this is a new person, you know what's crazy about this, which is so sweet, and even if this is a past person, this is how they felt about you in the past, it's like you would fight for them. Like you would fight off the people that were trying to hurt them. And pile number 3, for a lot of you, they wish they helped you fight off the people that were trying to hurt you or the people that were against you. Because this person may see that themselves in you, right? So if they feel like there's people out to get them, they kind of feel like you have the same problems as them. You have the same experiences as them. Because I feel like you guys both have a powerful energy that attracts a lot of energy vampires or a lot of opposition. Yeah. But this person really feels like you are the type that will fight for them, defend them, even like go after people that have tried to hurt them. And even if you guys have never done that for this person, it's like if they're telling you a story, you sit there and listen, and you are like, you defend them and make them feel heard. Other people may not like give this person like that type of reassurance, like with you know exactly what to say to like kind of like bring down this person's like wands, you know, put down your sword, like, you know, that you actually disarm this person, and they like that because they feel safe around you. And if they hurt you and you're distancing yourself from them, they really are upset about that because they want you to on their team. They don't want you as their op. They think you're very generous. They think you're very kind. They peep the little things that you do. They're like, this person's just like me. For some of you guys, I feel like this is like an energy that this is going to relate to only specific people, but I'm hearing like you were trying to free them of something and they regret not like taking that offer because it's like you were trying to free them of some kind of like pattern, and they see that, but they were kind of still suspicious of you maybe at the time. And if this is a new person, they actually feel like you said or did something that made them look at the world differently, because this person deep down, they're a King of Pentacles, very generous, very giving. And they had to like put that side of them on the back burner because of the way that people have treated them, made them feel useless, made them feel worthless, or somebody made this person feel worthless, or someone around this person is making this person feel worthless, but you lift them up. So it's like full circle pile number 3. If they had people or situations that maybe weren't even in favor of the connection that you two had, over time, they realized when they left their interactions with you, their spirit was lifted. But when they were around other people, their spirit was down. And they're like, oh my God, maybe I'm not depressed. Maybe it's just the energy around me that's making me feel this way. Yeah, or people around me. Pile number 3, this person feels as though they should have listened to you. Or if it's a new person, they're glad that they listened to you because you already probably are saving them from something they could have gotten deeper or worse. And you point things out in their life that like really helps them see clearly. Like they think that you have gifts that are really like mystical. This person believes in like spiritual gifts. I feel like deep down, they feel as though they have some as well. They want to walk away from something. See what else we have here. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person may want to walk away from anyone or anything that's not in support of you and them because of how powerful your energy has helped them and affected them. And for some of you, yeah, if this ended or things ended in this connection, it's like this person has been listening to things that were toxic maybe, and you may have pointed that out to them. Because I also pulled my podcast card. This person definitely has a side of them that, or this person is someone that wants to be heard and you encourage them to do that. Or some of you guys have podcasts and they listen to podcasts, or they listen to like a podcast. Like some of you guys post and they listen to what you say and it changes their mind. This person definitely is very popular, but they're like a popular type of loner. Someone around me hates you in a group. See, this could be family, work, all that stuff. So you might know about this as well. I definitely sense some influences, but this is the type of person that can acknowledge these influences are not in favor out of, you know, jealousy or any other type of energy, but the problem is that they have a hard time, just like they have a hard time letting go of your connection with them, they'll have a hard time letting go of their friendships or people like they love and care about. So it's like they'll keep toxic people around longer than they should have, and that affected them, you know. And I think that there's energies here of people that they still have to accept aren't in favor of them or you guys together in one way or another. Music, and we have singing, and that's so funny because this siren says music as well. This person thinks you're a good singer, or they heard you sing and they really like it. Even if it's like silly, like some of you guys may not feel like you're a good singer, but this person feels like you're a good singer. This person can be a singer too as well. This person has a secret artistic side and they feel like you make them sing. This person can write music or write poetry. This person is definitely watching you, observing you. Or this person, like, you guys may be into writing music and they're like, I wonder if you wrote a song about me. Like, that's what they're thinking. Incoming message, good news. This person is coming towards you. They want to come towards you with good news. So if they're in some deep stuff right now outside of this connection, whether you're in communication or not, they could be going through something and they want to come in with good news. They don't want to bring their negativity towards you because they're not the type to trauma dump on you. And if they did do that to you, they feel really bad about it. They're like, I just dump all my stuff on this poor person. But they're glad they did that because you made them feel better about the stuff they had going on. But this person felt like they were kind of like dead on the inside before you came along. But your energy pushed away some of this energy of people or situations that was keeping them in this like bad toxic pattern. You woke this person up. I'm hearing that one, the Evanescence song. Wake me up inside. Yeah, save me from the dark. You save this person from the dark. This person thinks you're very fiery, high value. Some of you guys have, you know, some followers. They really like that about you. They love your power, your influence. They think that like you are someone that's destined for success, or they really admire the success you have already accumulated. This person is super passionate about you. This candle card is about bringing the spark back into their life. You brought a spark back into their life. And if they had to lose you to realize that, unfortunately, it was a hard L for them to take because you guys definitely did either pull away your energy, or if this is a new person, you just brought the light back into their life. But if this is something you pulled away from in one way or another, oof, that hit them really hard. Yeah. I'm hearing long term, that shit really hit me hard. You know, they could have been cold right after the breakup, but it hit them way later, or an ending here. And yeah, this person is realizing the gravity of their actions towards you, or in the past of how their patterns have led them to where they are at. Because I feel if it's a new person, or you guys talked about certain things, they realize that, oh, I guess that other people aren't the problem. I just made a mistake here. I had a lapse of judgment. Like, you kind of help this person see that they can take control over their lives and their connections if they could choose better patterns for themselves. I feel that this person wants a positive outcome here. They respect you, respect your intelligence. They could be hiding this right now, but this person deep down feels like you're an angel in their life that came in and gave them what they needed. And yeah, they're truly trying to rid themselves of negativity around them. And this person's secretly hiding the fact that maybe they always knew there was people or situations out to get them or out to get you, and they wish that they just kind of like push that all away, because this person is trying to like maintain a lot of these things that they invested in, and some of these things have to go. So this person's cleaning house. And if it's a new person, you kind of just help them clean house of things that this, like, they're ready for a new start. So if this is great news, if this is a new person in your life, guys, because I feel like you actually represent this like new beginning in their life. Like, they actually are like looking for that. But if it's a past person, it's like they had to do a lot of this work after you guys connected. And even if this person's still in your life, they're doing this work. So it's like they could be in and out or just off right now. It's just some stuff going on here. Maybe they just don't want to admit it to you. Opportunities and cunningness. Yeah, this person thinks that you bring in luck and opportunity into their life. And this person basically feels like if they were to make it in this world, they'd want you on their side, because they feel like you'd make a great team member. That you wouldn't take from them, you would actually add to that. And you're worth it, I'm hearing. Wisdom keeper. Wow, they really respect you. Survival and power. This person definitely feels like you're a survivor. Husband, marriage. This person definitely started to think about relationships again when they met you. They may have given up on that. Desire and attraction. This person's highly, highly, highly attracted to you guys. And but they still want to move slow. So they're definitely fighting the urge to just come in full force, because it's like either they got to clean up their act, or they're doing a little bit of a cleansing of their soul, their energy, their aura. And that's just great news for a new person here. I have to say pile number 3, because you impact them very, very strongly. Probably even more strongly than they even want to say. Look, I'm afraid to get close to people in the reverse. I told you guys. By the way, you guys can purchase these decks over here in my Etsy shop. Yeah, my Alice Romance deck, long day. Also, I have Amiras decks now available in Spanish. These are my printable Halloween cards. All links are below. I've liked you for a long time. See, I told you we have a slow and steady wins the race type. Sea turtle kind of came. It could be significant. A dog. This person can have a dog. They're very loyal. This person's a loyal person, and that's people really shocked to find that out as well. This person doesn't like casual. So if they've come across as casual towards you, it's not that. It's something else. That there's a reason why they're not showing. But yeah, this person definitely feels as though that they have a lot of abundance coming in, and they'd like to share that with somebody one day. And they think that like they're scared to do that because they're scared of being used, but they feel like with someone like you, it would be worth it. And maybe that's just what's going on here. This person may have a lot of assets, or that's their goal in life, and they always felt like maybe a relationship will take away from that or distract. But with the right person at my side, I can conquer the world. This person is very ambitious, pile number 3. I'm in love with you. This person, love at first sight. If this is a new person, I just have to say, they saw you and they're like, whoa, who is that? Past life connection. I feel you're unpredictable. Yeah, what did I say, pile number 3? Even if it's a new person, they're like, whoa. 1 minute you're one thing, 1 minute you're not. Like, even if it's somebody you met one time, like they're like, whoa, I don't even know how to, like, what to do with this energy, but they're living for it. Freedom. Yeah, you're a free spirit. They really like that. Yeah, you are someone, if you're focused on work, they really like that as well. They're like, you got them to look up from their work and be like, like for the longest time, they just were like tunnel visioning, like work. Even if there were another connection, it was like, no one can really pull them out of whatever the hell they were in. You pulled them out of something, like you made them like, what's this? Like, I feel like this is a person that's like same old pattern, same old, everything's the same, like, and then you came in, they're like, whoa. Yeah, this person wants to court you guys. They think you're a babe. A lot of music energy coming in here. Like, this person definitely feels that you light them up. Yeah, this person doesn't believe in love, but you may change their mind. You guys could start off as friends. Even if this is someone new in your life, they won't say all this. This person is very skeptical of love, very skeptical of relationships. This is not someone who's just going to be like, they're not someone who's in love with the idea of love. If anything, they don't want to fall in love. But, you know, they feel like they could do that with you, or they would want to do that with you. So, yeah, this person feels like a wallflower, misunderstood. That's why I feel like maybe this person is gifted or an old soul, because they feel very, very, very out of place on this planet. And the one place they feel like they could make it in this world or be somebody is like in the workplace, because they feel like that's where they're the most like themselves. So it's like, or maybe their work kind of relates to the purpose, or their work gives them purpose and nothing else does. And I think they do kind of work to cover up depression issues. This person definitely hates gossip, and they could see that you're nothing like that. Yeah, you're nothing like my past person, and that's why they believe in you guys, because it's like, or some of you, if this is a past lover, it's like you're nothing like the people that came after you, you know? It's like, damn, they always relate everything back to you. Like, what would so-and-so say? What pile number 3 say about this? And if it's a new person, like, they're like, didn't want to believe in love anymore because of what happened, or just people in general, what they've seen growing up, or their parents, whatever. But something with you is like, oh, maybe I could simp, you know? Maybe simping ain't so bad. This person definitely has had messed up views on the opposite gender or the same gender, whatever gender they date. But respectably so, pile number 3, because they have been through the ringer. But maybe that was meant to happen to them so that they can appreciate someone like you. Past life connection in reverse. Yeah, you know what? This person has extra trust and love towards you guys. Something happened in the past life between the two of you. Yeah, this person definitely, even if you're long distance, they want to communicate with you. This person doesn't want things to end. If this person did you wrong or dirty, they feel like they had karma and they want to make it right. And if this is someone new, they actually feel like maybe karma is real, because how did I get so lucky? Like, you triggered a self-esteem issue in them, because they almost felt like you were too good to be true. So that some of you guys, they had to take a step back after they met you. Were like, whoa, who is this? Like, I don't deserve this beautiful, amazing person in my life. Why don't I feel like I deserve this? This is the type of person I always wanted. Well, that's what it is. The person has self-esteem issues that other people kind of conditioned into them, and they're healing from that. I'm ready. This person's gonna probably come through and message you guys pretty soon, or come back. They want to start over or start fresh, and this is new. You actually make them want to just start over their whole life. And for the longest time, they just felt like pointless, meaninglessness when it came to especially love relationships. But you actually encourage this person to start new and fresh. Very beautiful energy here. Yeah, this person definitely fears like people using them all the time, but they don't feel that with you. You're not out for blood. You're different than the rest. And that's why I want to come towards you, or come back, because this person definitely has liked you from the jump. So if you met them yesterday, they liked you since yesterday, and a lot, you know, but I feel a lot of you, it's like not just since yesterday, many, many lifetimes you've been doing it with this person, you know? So that's what I'm seeing. And you know what's crazy about this pile number 3? How this person is so attracted to you, but there's not even so much sexual energy coming in here because there's just so much admiration and respect they have for you. And yes, like they could definitely, like I feel like there is a lot of attractions, but it's like they reel that back in because they just want to be doing this the right way, pile number 3. So that's just another interesting thing about this person. So I do hope you guys like this message. Enjoy your day and evening, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 4, let's hop right into it and find out what is this person truly thinking and feeling about you. Pile number 4, this person feels very intensely about you. I feel like this person really got it bad for you guys, pile number 4. You may be surprised to find that out, but I feel like some of you kind of have that impression because you can feel their energy. This is definitely somebody whose energy is very strongly focused on you, even if they're not necessarily acting upon it. There is an energy here of somebody or someone else that they feel also likes you that they have to compete with, or they've already acknowledged the fact that you have a lot of options, pile number 4. They already kind of feel like someone tried to get in between you two, or maybe if you guys met in a group setting, like they kind of felt like there was already competition, like within them and their friend group, or them and someone else. Like they saw you and they're like, I like that, I want that, and they don't really care what anybody else thinks. Like, but I do feel like there's a part of them that acknowledges the fact that they got to go out there and get you. Like they feel like there is a lot of people pining for your time, for your energy. They're super passionate about you and may feel as though they got to work extra hard in order to earn you or have you, but they feel like it's going to be worth it. But I do feel like there's a side of this person too that is a little bit emotionally unstable, because it's like, I feel like one moment they're like, want to go all the way into this, and the next moment they kind of are cold. Like there's definitely a hot and cold energy with this person. So I feel like at one moment you're like, you like me, right? And the next moment you're like, why are they acting like this? Let's see what else is going on with this person, because yeah, we got this Knight of Wands here, Knight of Cups. Like it's almost like pile number 4, there's someone else here that likes you, and this person's fully aware of it. And some of you are like, I barely know this person, why do they care? But maybe it is somebody that they're close to, or it has to do with the fact that already from the jump, they could see that you get so much attention that it is very stressful for them. Because of the Knight of Wands there, it's almost just like, they feel like if you guys go out together, they constantly gotta like be on their guard, looking around, like someone else is gonna come in and swoop you up. Like, so I don't wanna say they're insecure. I think they just see that you're valued, which is good, but they really have strong feelings for you. So I guess like it kind of frustrates them or bothers them that they constantly get their jealousy triggered in this connection. And for some of you, like someone else they know likes you, and that also makes them very jealous, because it's like they are feeling like they have to even worry about their friends coming and taking you. Like you have something that makes people act out of character. They feel this way, or they've never seen people act up so much around someone before. So pile number 4, you guys may want to check out like my How to Men View, or another video I did about I forget what the name of it was, but the video where I talked about having a siren energy, yeah, that's you guys. You have a siren energy, pile number 4, and this person sees that. They love that about you, but it's almost just like, whoa, you know, I gotta really like defend this person, fight off all these oppositions, you know, I gotta fight off all these options, and already someone else pissed this person off. Someone else pissing this person off in regards to this connection. Yeah, somebody's making this person mad because they keep trying to talk to you. Like maybe it's their friend or someone you guys can also know about, because it's almost like, I told you to stay away from her, like bro, like that's what I'm hearing, or I told you to stay away from him, like, or if this is a feminine energy for my people who are watching for feminine energy, same thing, like this person can have people around them that are trying to flirt with them or flirt with you or whatever. They get very mad at people trying to interfere with this, because I feel like this person has felt like they made their claim on you and other people needed to respect that. But I feel like some of you guys are not in a commitment with this person, so it's like, okay, but this is like also going on in their mind, because I feel like this person's a little bit like not communicating all this. They also don't want you to know that this is going on, because they feel like if they were to tell you this is something that makes them upset or insecure, they will think that maybe you will look around and be like, oh, I have better options than this person. You know, they're afraid that that's going to backfire. Like, should I bring it to their attention that this person's also really interested in them or want? No, I don't want to say that. It bothers me, because what if they want this person too and then I made it worse, you know? Because they kind of want this like validation from you that you only would want them, but maybe it's not realistic right now for that to be the situation, especially if it's someone you're not in contact with, or someone you just met. But let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, this person wants to like lock it down. Child number 4, like they feel as though like people will not respect this connection. They feel like, especially for my women out there watching, other men want you super badly, and they really hate that, because it's like they feel like you are getting disrespected by people and they don't like that. Like, they don't like the way certain people talk about you behind your back. You guys are probably really hot, so I get it. But like, if someone's like, oh my God, pile number 4 is so hot. Do you see their body? Like, they're like, hey, like, don't talk about them like that, you know? So there could be people talking about you in like sexual ways to them, and they don't like that. That makes them really angry. They could get into fights, like you cause conflict in their life. They want to fight people, and maybe you make them act out of character as well. So maybe you guys chose that pile. I talked about other people just not being in support of this connection. It's also because people may feel like this person is not themselves when they're with you, but it's not your fault. You just trigger this energy in them of like, I would do anything for this person. I would kill for them. Like, I don't know if it's that dramatic, but I definitely sense this person's definitely got this like little fiery side to them that you kind of bring out, and they're like, hey, back it up. 10 feet. She's mine. He's mine. You know, this person definitely is a little bit defensive over this connection. You guys hear Coco? That's my friend's dog. He's just sad because she stepped out. So yeah, I feel like pile number 4, this person, if you guys, also some of you guys, like this person's aware that you had another option and that really bothers them, or they feel like you could have chose someone else over them in the past, and it really, really hurt them because they just are super, super jealous, and they are really frustrated with the fact that like, this person can have psychic gifts too, and they can pick up on this energy of all these other people in your energy field. Yeah, pile number 4, like if this person, Coco's licking my leg. If this person is not in your life anymore, I feel like they're super worried that you're with somebody else, and they think about that all the time. And if this person's not in a commitment with you guys, but you guys are passionate in one way or another, and you haven't talked about being official, they wish that they like can't communicate. Okay, pile number 4. This is kind of what I'm getting. Like, I'm hearing, are you getting with anyone else? Like, it's almost like they're scared to ask now because they're almost like feel like, okay, they want to ask you if you're getting with someone else, but they feel like they're scared of the answer. Like, they feel like they may lose their mind if they find out, or did you get with my friend or something like that? Like, I hear them asking you that. Like, they don't want to know the truth. But maybe you guys are not doing any of that, or maybe you guys are single, whatever. But I just feel like pile number 4, like this person wants to actually lock it down. But it's like if this person can't commit to you right now for whatever reason, it really bothers them that they can't just like tell you to just like, they want to tell you not to be with anybody else. But if they can't realistically give you what you want, then they have no right. So that could be why they're not really articulating that. Some of you guys, like, they have no right. Like, they're not in your life right now, so they can't tell you what to do. But they want to tell you what to do. This person wants to be the boss. They want to say, no, stay inside. They want you to stay inside. They want you to stay inside. They want you to stay out of trouble. Because you're always causing problems. That's what they're saying. That's what they're thinking. Not really like you're a problem starter, but you start problems by accident because you look too good. Like, that's how they feel. It's not your fault. I think you just have a lot of, attraction, and it gets people acting up, and it gets people in their demon time. Yeah, you have a lot of people that like admiring you, pile number 4. Some of you guys are popular for your looks, so they can see who's following you, who's liking your stuff, people they know. Yeah, maybe someone they know very closely is sexualizing you. They don't like that. Let's see what else we have going on here. Observing. This person's mad because they feel like people don't appreciate your brains, your best qualities. They feel like they're the best person for you. They're the one who appreciates your qualities. This person feels like you could have someone around you that's jealous of the way they feel about you too. Like, there could be someone on, like a friend of yours that wants them. I kind of feel like it's like someone's pissing this person off. Or maybe they have someone around them that's pissing them. Someone's pissing this person off because they're disrespectful about you. But it could be someone that is in their life that they can't like say anything to. Like, maybe it's something about work or something about, there's just somebody here that is pissing this person off about you, in regards to you. Let me see what else I can get about that, because this is what I'm picking up on. So very, very interesting. I heard something about you. See? I told you people were talking. I'm hearing Meg Thee Stallion, watch my back because the dudes be stalking. This person's stalking you too. Like, some of you guys, this person has no right to be in this energy. Like, they screwed you over. They're not in your life anymore. But it doesn't matter. They still feel a claim over you. So something tells me that you guys may have mutuals, or someone that they know is pining over you, and they're scared that that person has a shot too. But my intentions are pure in reverse. Like, this person feels like their intentions are coming from a good place, but I can feel as though like it doesn't always look like that, because it's like they just feel like, oh, like I know I mean well with this, but it's also just like why I act like this about this person. They act very possessive, and they don't also like that about themselves because they feel like it could be very toxic the way they just feel about you, like just like mine, you know. This person just feel like you're there. They don't want to share you. I'm not ready. See, for whatever reason, this person's not ready to commit, and or they weren't ready to commit in the past, and it caused issues in this connection because they kind of feel like they should have just committed, but maybe they feel like you don't want to commit either. They're scared to ask you, so that's why they may not be communicating that. And this is the next slide. They got to come back and ask like what you've been doing since they've been gone. They can't even bear to ask you that, but it's also something that bothers them, and they know they shouldn't. Like this type of person that's jealous over your past, jealous of your friends. Even if it's platonic, like they're just super jealous, super possessive, and that could just be their nature, like, you know. And I feel with this like Queen of Villains, like this person feels that you are so unapologetic and tempting, and like, you know what, some of you guys could dress really sexy, and this they don't, it's not that they don't like it, it's just that they know like, oh, like they posted a picture that looks so good, I know a lot of people are gonna be looking at them and they're mine, you know. That's kind of how they feel. And this is stuff that maybe they don't want to articulate because of course it's toxic. They don't want to tell you what to wear or what to do, but this person feels like you are too sexy and they feel like your wife husband materialist. It's not anything like they're just disrespecting you, but they also feel like in a sense that people are disrespecting you, and they don't like that. They can't control that. They can't control anything that's going on here. Yeah, this person actually is in love with you guys. The Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, they feel like they're the one who loves you, and these people don't love you like I do. Like, these people just want you for your body. I don't want you for your body. I want you for your soul. Like, and so you guys may feel like this person's delusional, like they don't even know you, but that's just how they feel. I am the one who can appreciate you, not these people, not him. I could treat you better. Like some of you guys, like someone else beat them to the punch in the past. They didn't like that. They felt like they were planning on shooting their shot, and someone else got in the way. It pisses them off. Fall time, so something about this time of year could be significant here. We have fear here. Like some of you guys, the relationship has to be secret for whatever reasons, and they really don't want that because it's like really bothering them that you have all these people tugging at your energy, tugging at your time. This person's going through a transformation, I feel, through this connection. So much passion here. Oh my gosh, I got so many cards about passion. Your independent turns them on, your brains turn them on. They feel like they can appreciate it and nurture everything that you are and not destroy it. They feel like other people would destroy this beautiful energy that you have, this seductive quality. But they also just feel like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to do with this person. This person may have made false promises to you because they wanted you before they can really have you. But also, if they didn't commit to you, it's because they don't want to make you a false promise right now that they can't commit to. Coco, shh. Soulmate. This person feels like you're a soulmate. Yeah, this like woman like getting dressed to go out. Maybe you guys like to dress up or go out, or maybe you are someone who makes money off your appearance or something like that. This person, I feel like, I guess it does bother them because they fear all these people coming in and taking you from them. Yeah, this person got a jealousy problem. And not only that, people are jealous of the way this person views you. So it's almost like I feel like they have similar things going on here. You guys may be aware of other people interfering, even not like them. So yeah, this person also feels like you're like them. They feel like they understand you because people misjudge them because they have this appeal as well. This person can have very seductive qualities. I love you. Aw, this person loves you. On and off, yeah. If you guys are on and off, they really don't want to be, because every time you're apart from them, they get really, really stressed. But it's also like, yeah, healing. This connection can trigger a lot of healing. Divorce. Work on the relationship. Yeah, this person wants to work on the relationship. So if you guys broke up or ended, they actually want to work on things. And you know what, pile number 4, you guys may not get along with this person very well, or you guys may have had arguments, or you guys could be very different, but they're determined to make this work because they see they can have happiness with you. And it's almost just like they're just so upset and jealous and insecure and pissed off when you're not around. So they have to just come back and make it work because they can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. So yeah, that's what I have. This person really loves your appearance too as well, ironically. So that's why I feel like some of you guys could feel like this person sexualizes you as well. But that's what I have for you guys. And this person just feels like you keep glowing and you're like this true gem. So they just really want to have you in their life, and they just want to grab you before anyone else does. So I see this person coming in quick and hot, but if there's opposition here, they're definitely going to try to maneuver that energy away from them. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Hope you like this message. Bye. Okay, pile number 5. Let's hop right into the reading and find out what is going on with this person? Now, pile number 5, I'm getting 2 very, very different messages. So you can take what applies, because this pile is definitely split in way 2 different energies. But the reason why it's kind of grouped together is because of the fact that the message remains the same, just the characters kind of change. So the first message is that if this is a new person in your life, I feel that you definitely made a really positive impact on them. But your angels want you to know that this person is dealing with a lot of self-esteem and self-worth issues because they unfortunately are a victim of some sort of narcissistic person in their life. And because they may not have been read up about narcissism, this person definitely developed a lot of toxic traits because of this person and a lot of toxic viewpoints. So this is definitely the type of person that may be in a relationship with somebody and all of a sudden start acting a lot like that person because they think that that's the way that they have to be. I feel like this person was conditioned to feel like they weren't good enough by somebody that was jealous of them. So this is a masculine energy. The past person or whoever they were with before you met this person definitely did a number on them. And this is the type of person that if they told you the story, I would believe them because it just feels as though this energy still really affects them. And also pile number 5, this is a new person. I would definitely be careful because this Queen of Wands, whoever this is, somebody is about to like come back in and try to wreck this person again because they can actually feel this person leveling up. Now, I do want to say as well, pile number 5, if this person is the person from your past that hurt you in this way, or you identify with this person being the narcissist, I have to say watch out because they definitely will circle back towards you because they see you glowing and you shining. Pile number 5, I feel that some of you are asking about an ex that you kind of know cheated or lied or triangulated you, and you just are curious why you're feeling their energy. I definitely feel like that's a warning that this person may try to come back in. They're still watching you. They're seeing you shine. They're seeing you do good. And when you have a new love, they want to come in and wreck that. But for a lot of you who are asking about a newer person that you're not aware of any narcissism in them, but you do feel like something is off or you feel like they've been through a lot, they definitely had someone do a number on them. It doesn't have to be love. It could be another person in their life, pile number 5. It could be a parent figure. It could be a masculine energy for a man. It could be a friendship. It can also be an ex. But I do feel that you are going to pick up on this energy with this person, and you're going to know if this person is the narcissist or they're a victim of it because you could just feel it. And I feel as well that for those that are asking about somebody from your past, just curious why they're coming up into your energy, they definitely are watching you. And I do feel, pile number 5, that there is a message for a select few people that you've dealt with this person and you were aware that they were dealing with somebody who was toxic, but unfortunately they're starting to take on the traits of that person, and now they kind of want to hurt you and bring you down, unfortunately. So that's another meaning. That's like a third meaning coming in here because pile number 5, I do feel that honestly, it's kind of like a chain of abuse. Like even if this person is the narcissist in your life, I guess someone did kind of do a number on them and it did affect them in a way where then they started to do that on you. But pile number 5, there is something about some of you being involved with someone that you feel deep down is a good soul and they have a chance to change and grow. And I do see that in a newer energy. If this was a newer energy, then that's kind of the message there, that they actually have been through a lot, but they're going to struggle with self-esteem when it comes to this connection because they feel as though, how is this Queen of Stars, this amazing person, this smart person, interested in me when somebody who was not even as great as this person brought me down to such a low? Like I feel, pile number 5, it's almost like this person had someone in their life, made them feel worthless, made them feel not good enough. So you coming in kind of shocked them a little bit. And even if this person is narcissistic in your eyes and you relate more to the message of asking about a past person, it's still the same message because you guys have this star quality. You have this very powerful feminine energy and you're smart and you just know what's up with people. So the wisdom and the advice you bring to this person's life definitely makes them view you in such a high light. And if this person has been the person that did something toxic towards you, there's a sense of them wanting to be like you and admiring you, but taking those traits and bringing them down to a negative level. Like some of you guys have been asking about a friendship, and it's like this person cannot overcome the fact that someone in their life was just trying to bring them down, and they took on those traits. And I feel that even if this is someone newer in your life, you may want to watch out for that because I am hearing a little bit of reactive abuse. Like this person may still be recovering from someone who did them wrong and dirty, so they may still be susceptible to being sucked back into something toxic because it's familiar to them. It's kind of like the relationship where, you guys may have just got out of something really toxic and then you're not attracted to anything healthy because you're not used to it. So I feel this person's very attracted to your energy because you have this star quality, you're really smart, but they're still very much recovering from something that went on in their past. Let's see what else we have going on here. So I'm going to read a few cards for if you guys relate to this being like a newer person that you feel like has been through a lot. I feel that if you guys relate to that message, then it's a really positive one, because this person does want to invest in this, but they're very afraid of this other energy. They feel like this other energy will just come in and try to ruin everything. And I do feel for some of you that you still feel this person is a good person and they are from your past. They definitely don't want to invest in something new because they're so afraid of this person coming in and ruining everything. Pile number 5, this person definitely had someone try to ruin them in the past. And if you don't think that's the case and you know this person very well and you feel like it's that person, then that's a warning that they're going to come back and try to mess with you guys again. So I'm going to go back to the original meaning though, just because I feel that, you know, whoever's watching and knows this person is narcissistic and toxic and needs that validation, then there it is. I just don't feel like we should get into that energy anymore, because you guys know what it is with this person. You've been through that cycle. But I feel for the newer energies that want to know about someone who's been through this and how to help them, or how to help them navigate this, I feel like it's quite tricky, because some of you guys may come face to face with whatever this opposition is, but this person's got an enemy, and this enemy could be in the form of a friend or a lover or someone close to them, and you could see this, and it could be something you can't do anything about, but you're just gonna have to be there and shine your light. And that's the main message here, because we have the star coming out here, and I feel that that's what you represent to this person, regardless of if they are the narcissist or a victim of a narcissist. I feel that with this star energy, it's like you bring hope and inspiration into people's lives, and you've definitely done it to this person, but it's just a matter of time before they realize, you know, what's going on around them, if you feel like they're still in that type of connection. Because unfortunately, some of you guys do feel like this is someone that you lost to that type of energy, like someone came in and kind of like brought them down, and I feel like still we have the 10 of Cups here, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, there's just somebody in this person's life that doesn't want to see them happy, unfortunately. And if again you guys relate to the message that is that person for you, I definitely would say watch out, because if you are dealing with this Ice King from your past and you are trying to glow and shine, they are going to try to come back and wreck whatever you have with somebody new. Pile number 5, I do feel that regardless of who you're asking about, this person could be triggered by the fact you have someone new, or they heard you're out with someone new, so they could be trying to come in. Or even if you're asking about the new person, I would say watch out for an ex trying to come back. But for every reason, maybe you and this person relate, like maybe you've been through the same thing as them and you can see it for what it is. I heard that song with Ariana Grande, like one taught me love, one taught me patience. Like, I feel like some of you guys have had conversations with this person about the lessons you've learned in life, and they really find that fascinating. And I hear the part of the song where she's like, I met someone else, we're having better discussions. She was referring to herself, but I do feel like in this reading, this person feels like they're having much better discussions with you that they never had with this past person, because especially if it's a masculine energy, I do unfortunately feel like they've gone cold on dating or women or relationships because somebody really hurt them. And they kind of like are kind of opening up to the fact that not all women are the same, or not all men are the same. And honestly, pile number 5, for some of you who are asking about a narcissistic person that did triangulate you with someone else and try to bring you down, they definitely did it out of jealousy, because I feel as though like this person has really bad self-worth that they never healed from, and that's their way of operating in the world, unfortunately. But I do feel that it's kind of funny, because whatever it is or whatever person they kind of went into the situation and after you, like it wasn't all was cracked out to be, and they feel like they kind of missed out on somebody who was like the star in their life. But yeah, pile number 5. Some of you guys just asked about someone who like couldn't handle dating you or seeing you, and they're from your past. You just want to know what happened. This person just definitely can't stand to be around you because you're like a superstar. The star card came out, and I just feel you guys are going to know like what part of the message resonates for you, because some of you are asking about someone who ghosted you and just refused to talk to you, and some of you guys are asking about someone who hurt you or someone that you know is narcissistic. But some of you are inquiring about someone new, and you're just like, what's going on with this person? Like, why are they acting weird or strange? But it all roots from the fact that they may feel like there's someone trying to ruin their life, or someone that will try to ruin their relationship with you, and they don't want to bring you into the toxic mess that someone else has created. I feel like some of you guys, pile number 5, this person still has someone actively like leading them the wrong way. Yeah, someone definitely is leading this person in the wrong direction, or has led this person in the wrong direction in their life. And let's see what else is going on here, what we can do about this, because this is quite fascinating. Let's see. What does this person want to do? This person, I feel, especially if this is someone new, I would say give them some time, because they're recovering from a lot of drainage. Like they could be in a hermit mode. yeah, they're trying to like rebalance their energy from somebody in their life. And I feel, pile number 5, that if you already know who this person is in that situation, it's like that's what's tugging at this energy and pulling you away from them, especially if this is a newer person that's been nothing but kind and good to you and you don't feel like at all, a bad energy coming from them. You're like, what's the deal? Unfortunately, and I notice this with a lot of my light workers and healers, especially even the masculine energies and the women and the friends in my life that I do have, that I see this light in them, they've all dealt with this in one way or another. So you guys, when you start leveling up and away from your own narcissistic connections in relationships, you're going to see friends go through it. And unfortunately, you may even relate to the people you're dating going through the same thing and having people in their life that you're seeing that aren't good for them. And you have to just kind of be there, being a positive support, shining your light. But this person, you got their attention and they're seeing what you're saying and they're feeling you, pile number 5 for sure. And again, just a warning, if you do feel as though this is the narcissist in your life, they're going to try to come back for another round. They see you glowing, they see you shining, they see you recovering, they see you balanced, they see you Queen of Wands, you've grown up. So yeah, pile number 5. And if this is the person that you're dating and you feel like are dealing with the narcissist, unfortunately, your energy is triggering the heck out of this narcissistic person in their life, or just people around them that aren't good for them, because you have this energy of wisdom and insight you bring to people's lives, and the people who care about you and love you apply that wisdom, that knowledge that you guys have, and it helps them. Like, you have this energy where you guys apply wisdom. Like, you're coming up as the Queen of Swords, but I can also see like the Queen of Swords being like this person's past person being like cruel and cold to them, but your Queen of Swords is more like intelligent. And then like the Queen of Wands could be the other person. Like, they could have been dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, or you guys could be that. But they could be dealing with a fire sign or air sign, or someone very pushy or controlling, and someone, but it's like the energy of something that they've been through or around them is like an energy of someone that's like, oh, I know what's best for you. I know what's best for you. And it's not the case at all. So let's see what else we have. Yeah. Selfish intentions, a user around this person or in their past, especially if it's a new love, they're recovering from that. But the one thing I do want to say is that you already have helped this person's perspective change. You've helped this person. And I do want to say, pile number 5, if you think this person's still good and kind, but they have dealt with this, but you feel like they ghosted you a while ago, it is because, unfortunately, they just never really were able to recover to the point where they felt like they were good enough for you, but they do appreciate like your kindness, but they're still kind of trapped in this like cycle that whatever these energies are. And I think, pile number 5, you're just going to know, has this person done anything awful to you, or have they had more awful done to them? Like, you just know this person, and if you don't know them very well, but you could sense that they're good and they're kind. And I mean, once you've been through narcissism, like relationships in any form, you kind of know the pattern, like the love bombing and this person, I feel like if they are nothing like that, then you know for a fact that, they're just dealing with something that is dragging them away from you. And it could just be recovering from a past situation that unfortunately is still lingering, because I see the 7 of Swords, and it could be like there could be like legal issues, or there could be somebody just it could be a work situation. And it's like, they feel like as long as this is around them, they can't seem to move past it. Like, there could be someone around them that sabotages things for this person. And that is very possible, even when it comes to, I know I always believe mostly women when they say, oh my, like, okay, so a lot of men will be like, oh, my exes were crazy, but this person could actually have a crazy toxic ex. Like, because look, we get the Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, right? They want to come in, but it's almost like they got to slow down now, because it's like there's something here that's making them realize that, yeah, the Magician is there. Like, you definitely make this person feel back in their power, and they forgot what that felt like. You empowered this person, and they forgot what that felt like. But for some of you, like, it could have been too much, and it triggered this, past energy to come back for another round. For some of you that are wondering about someone who disappeared or whatever. And unfortunately, I don't want you guys to be offended by this at all if you don't know about this, because this is not love. Like, this is toxicity, and they need to learn their way out of this. And it's not something like they're always gonna have love for you guys, but it's like, they unfortunately can't grow out of whatever toxicity it is. And I do feel, upon number 5, that it doesn't have to be romantic. It's just somebody or something is leading them in the wrong direction. Even unhealthy mentalities or unhealthy idols. Like, it doesn't always have to be just a third party. I'm going to look a little bit more into it. But yeah, we have the Empress. See, like, you guys had this ability to just like, You guys are leaders, pile number 5. Look at this. Even for my women out there watching, I always tell you guys this, and my men, but for especially my women with this feminine energy, Empress energy. Not every person can handle the Empress. There's a lot of triggering that goes on with this because the Empress gets a lot of attention, and if someone's unhealed, they see that as attention as, oh, she just, wants everyone's eyes on her and this and that, but you're just sitting on your throne and people are following you, you're inspiring. And as a woman that is in a leadership energy, it is very hard for masculine energies to be around me because they don't relate to my energy, even though men may feel like they're supposed to be the leaders and all these things. If they're still listening to other people's advice, or if they're still attached to toxic things, they're not really leading their life in the powerful, empowered energy that you guys are in. So I don't relate to you. So it's either going to go one or two ways. They're going to rebel and become the narcissistic person that tries to bring you down. They're going to leave your life because they have no place in it. Or they're going to follow your lead energetically. And I feel like that's what's kind of going on here for those that feel like this person is in your life and is trying their best, but is just dealing with things. You just got to give people time. And I feel like this energy has happened with my friendships, and people will either come forward and heal and work on things to be around you and get around you, or they're going to have to take a step out of the situation. But what we're not going to have is someone coming in trying to wreck you guys. And I feel like what you guys don't want to have is someone coming in and trying to hurt somebody you care about too as well. And pile number 5, you have more than one person interested in you. So I feel like you can pick another pile for another person. This person may also be aware that someone else around them is interested in you. Like, it's very obvious to this person that you get a lot of attention. And for those that, feel like this person has ghosted you for a while and you're just curious, that could just be it as well. Like, it's just the fact that, if this Queen of Wands, or if their past energies or exes cheated on them and hurt them, and they weren't even half as good looking, amazing, powerful, strong, and desired as you, they just feel like what's the point of this? I need someone below me. I need someone lesser than me because I can't be in someone. It's all self-esteem, self-worth issues that get triggered when you start to elevate around people that are different, and you are on a different level than this person in one way or another. It could be just energetically as a whole, or just on their healing journey. Because I feel like pile number 5, some of you know this person is great and good and a great option, and you just want them to see it. And I feel like they will with time. Because you know what's best for this person with your intuition, and like what level or stage you guys are at. And you also know if this person is a narcissist, what it is, pile number 5, But I do want to say, watch out again if you're asking about someone that has hurt you. They will come back for another round, But for some of you, it's unfortunate because I feel kind of like an energy of someone who someone who's hurting you in return. And there's no excuse for that. Like, you guys probably tried to talk this person up and help them out of situations, and if they didn't want to hear you, that's on them. The best thing to do is step out and shine your light with the star energy here. But not everybody could be around the Empress. Not everyone could be around the star. And sometimes people need to heal and watch from far, far away. And this person is watching you guys, pile number 5. They may pretend like they're not, but they're definitely watching you. And there's something about this person wanting to invest in you, but either their own narcissism getting in the way, or someone else, a narcissist or a vampire around them. Yeah, pile number 5. You may not know this. It could be a mother figure too. There's definitely someone around this person that either is lashing out or lashed out a lot at them with the past. Yeah. Pile number 5, I do want to say as well that for some of you, like, who know this person is really good and you don't feel like this is the case at all, you're just curious about someone you feel like, they're dating you and everything's going well, you could have talked to them about abuse that you've been through, and they could be doing research to try to, like, help you for some of you guys, because I sense an energy of, like, maybe you're the one who's been through a lot and you have an issue with lashing out, but they will see your heart. Like, I feel like pile number 5, you could have even been in relationships with people that accused you of being a vampire and narcissist, but it becomes very obvious who really is and who isn't because of the fact that, people who don't take accountability, people who always need to be right, so on and so forth, and you're nothing of the sort. So don't let anybody make you think otherwise. But yeah, I feel like if you dealt with a narcissist in the past, you're really finding your power right now. And a lot of you are using that experience to help other people around you. And I feel that you're in a place now where a lot of people want to come in and wreck your shit, but they're not going to be able to do so. Yeah, I feel as though, like, if you're asking about someone new who you feel as though maybe a victim or someone new who you're just curious about, they definitely want to come in, but just your energy and your empowerment is nothing they've ever seen before, so they're slowing their approach a little bit, and just, it could also just be an energy. The magician's here. I always tell you guys, when you start your spiritual journey and when you start manifesting, sometimes you just automatically eliminate people from your life, and you could have just done that with people in the past, but the people who are truly meant to be on your path, the people who really love you, or the people that choose to be, they're naturally going to have to energetically keep leveling up. Just because you just say, oh, I want this person to change, doesn't mean that they will. Or that's why I always tell you guys, you know, with subliminals or even manifesting or vision boards, it's better to just kind of list characteristics of what you want versus trying to force or make anybody change. Because when you just hold this standard up really high energetically, I want someone loyal, I want someone healed, I want someone committed, I want someone who's not over their ex, then guess what happens? If this person is your soulmate and they're not doing any of those things, they have to take a step back and start working on those things. And I feel upon number 5, it's either they're doing this or they really couldn't do it because they chose the other route, and you know the difference. But I just want to say, for some of you on the darker timeline of a past lover that you're asking about, watch out, because they will try to block anybody that is trying to come in. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that I feel like you know is like this, and they'll never actually give you what you want, but they'll always try to come back, just manifest enough just to block you from moving forward and moving on. And I feel that it's either you're dealing with this or you are dealing with someone who is dealing with someone like this. So yeah, and again, it doesn't have to be a lover. It can also be another person in their life that they can't get away from for whatever reason, that kind of comes in and gets in their head and brings them down energetically. And it affects the connection with you because they feel like they have to be in their best self, their best power. And if another person is making them feel like they ain't worth crap, and already their insecurity is triggered by you guys being in your power, being so great, being amazing, they're gonna think, why the hell would this person even want me? And you could say all you want, like, oh yeah, you're awesome, you're great, but they'll think you're just patronizing them until they really just, you know, get their crap together. Some of you guys, you know this person ain't where they need to be right now, and you're honest with them about it. But they definitely, I feel like, yeah, your energy just naturally like removes negative energy from people's lives, people's auras, and other people can sense that. There's other people around this person that are a ball of negative energy, for sure. And yeah, because even if you guys feel as though this person in your life, like, is a narcissistic person, they'll never, ever, ever let go of this connection with you because it's like they're not getting their fix from other people, other situations. And yeah, for some of you, it's like they really thought in their mind they were going to find better. But guess what? It's worse out there. You lost the damn Empress. This person only put you down. If this is someone you dealt with that put you down any way possible, especially saying you weren't good enough or you're awful or all these things, the reality is that they were just very triggered by you guys and you being in your power. So again, they may have gone other options, but guess what? Wait till they actually deal with people who are all the things that they said you were. Yeah, watch out for that. Pile number 5. Again, there could be a past person trying to come in and break up you in this newer energy that you're asking about. On their end or your end? Wow, messy, because we got the Vampire card. By the way, you guys can get Amiras decks. Are now available in Spanish in my Etsy shop, my Shopify. Links are below. Also available on Amazon. Also, you guys could print your Halloween deck too as well. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Solution, critical thinking, logic, brown. Yeah, your intelligence definitely blows this person away. It's just nothing they've never seen before. And for some of you guys, it's just like, whoa, like, you send people through awakenings just by the awareness you bring into people's lives. But look, we got this Queen of Villains. Like I said, this card also can represent third party in my my definitions of these cards. So yeah, like I said, there's a villain here. And I think your intuition is telling you where and what that is signaling. There's a villain here, okay? I can't get over you in reverse. Because some of you, it can very well just be, you know, this person is getting over somebody really toxic that keeps coming in and out. Just like you guys had those situations, this person definitely could have had that. Some of you guys are asking about somebody who already kind of fumbled this with you, even though they didn't do anything bad towards you. They kind of feel like they messed this up. They're definitely regretting that. But unfortunately, sometimes toxicity is all people know, pile number 5. And all they will ever know because they don't have the ability to move past this person or a situation destroying their self-worth, their ego. A lot of people in their course of being in relationships, they date for validation. And when someone comes in and destroys someone's self-worth or their need for they destroy it, you either could level up from that and realize what it is, or always be pining for that person's attention and affection for the rest of your life, you know, pile number 5. And I feel that this person could have fallen in the trap of that. And for pile number 5, if this person is a narcissist, I feel like they kind of fell in the trap of that on a huge scale, that it's just like they're so far gone. They need, like, I feel like that's what narcissists really are, unhealed people that need validation so much because they're just so wounded and they never actually will experience love. And unfortunately, they'll try to destroy anything that they feel shines better than them. Pile number 5, maybe you're the one who has someone trying to ruin you. Like, I definitely just see that you have dealt with these energies of people like this in your life. And pile number 5, you may have someone who's trying to destroy you too, because it's like your light shines really bright. So I feel like you kind of are an expert in this field. So yeah, but let's go back to the original meaning with if this person's a new love, because we see the new love energy there. And if this person's a past person, I do feel like your angels are saying that maybe you are better suited with somebody new, because you have a lot of options there. And especially if you've been down the road with this person and they're not healing very much, I feel like you got to take a step back and explore new options. And maybe this person has to see you kind of move forward, and you will kind of know if they are moving towards you to destroy what growth you've done, or they're moving towards you to protect, like they're staying away from you and moving back in. Because I feel like pile number 5, I've had in and out relationships in my lifetime, and there's a huge energetic difference between somebody who steps away to protect you, to work on themselves, and there is a huge difference between someone who actually can't stand your energy but can only come back in just to try to bring you down again. That's kind of why narcissists love bomb and come in quick and fast, because they have to do that in order to let your guard down and latch onto your energy. If they move very slow and patiently, like, you probably wouldn't even be interested. It's just kind of like an attachment bond. Or if they didn't love bomb you and saw their true self, you wouldn't even be interested. So again, pile number 5, if you relate more to this being a new person in your life and you're concerned for them, they give them time to see, because with the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, this person is, again, admiring your intelligence. They are no dummy, pile number 5, right? They're no dummy. They just have they're wounded. But this person has to unlearn a lot of toxicity. So regardless of the situation, I'm hearing time will tell, because I feel for pile number 5 that time is going to tell, because there's kind of a decision this person needs to make. Regardless if this is a past person, an ex, a new person, there's a crossroads here where this person either had the choice to choose better and they didn't, and you guys know this for a fact. That's just the path they're taking, and you have to accept that and move on. Don't be pining for this person's attention or validation if they've hurt you multiple times. But for some of you, this is a newer person, and they haven't done anything to you, but they're just kind of healing and taking their time and hesitant. It's because of the fact that, and someone can be like, just not ready for someone like you, and not ready to commit and be doing all these cycles, and not necessarily be an abuser or toxic, again, pile number 5, but I feel like there's something about this energy not quite giving you what you want, and it has to do with the fact that this person just is very, 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 very wounded. And for some of you, they're fresh out of something else, so they just need a little bit of time. But this is definitely the suggestion that you guys not hyper-focus on this individual, even if you feel like they're great, because they just have a lot of toxicity around them, maybe multiple vampires, and they have a lot of healing and awareness to do. And your kindness changed this person's life, regardless of if they are the worst monster in the world to the most amazing. Your kindness has elevated this person and made them a better person. Even if this person is a narcissist in your life, or a narcissistic person, I should say. I shouldn't diagnose people, but even if they're the more selfish person, your kindness gave them a new level of awareness they can never unlearn. You made them aware of their behaviors and why they do what they do. So you gave someone the knowledge of their actions, and if they choose to still choose badly, then that's on them. But for some of you, this is the new person that you are just spitting facts on them, and it is really helping them. And so they just need a little time to heal. But I have to say, pile number 5, a lot of you guys can make a career out of your passions, or this person could want to help you because you inspire them. And I think that that's really the case here. People are really watching you shine. And I feel like pile number 5, again, this is another sign that watch out for a lot of these types, or people trying to come back, or people trying to hurt you. Because I feel for a lot of you, again, full circle with the Queen of Stars, some of you guys are going to be stepping in or have stepped into a lot of success. I feel like my channel is for light workers and healers, but a lot of you guys do have big destinies. I've been talking a lot on this channel about fame and growth. I did a reading about social media. A lot of you should get on there, but I feel a lot of you just started to, or you're really starting to pop off and shine, and you are pissing off a lot of these narcissistic people that you've had in your life, and they're coming through in the reading. And when you start to elevate to your true self, you start to attract soulmates who are in the same energy. So of course you guys are elevating, and you're going to be meeting people who are also elevated, and the people that are kind and light and light workers and healers, masculine or feminine, they're gonna have dealt with, you know, some of these situations as well that you guys have dealt with. So it kind of makes sense, but there's definitely even masculine energies following your lead, pile number 5. Even people that are to you romantically, they hear what you're saying and they want to come towards you. Some of you guys just asking, why is this person coming now? Like, I wanted them months ago. Why do they want me now? Well, they realized that, you know, they had to make some changes to come towards you, or it's just subconscious. You know, you could be very triggered by your growth. And, you know, there's a lot of people that will take a step back, realize, no, I want this person. I'm going to work on this. You know, being stuck is not giving what I wanted to give. But some people, some masculine energies, some feminine energies too, just rather be in codependencies than a real balanced connection. And that's unfortunate for them. But there's definitely a choice this person is making to try to do better. Some of you guys are asking about someone who has hurt you in the past, and they may think they're doing better, but they may not be. So again, watch out for that. That's what I'm seeing, because yeah, short term. People are talking about you to this person, pile number 5. Yeah, there's something about people talking about you or your glow up, your work. A lot of you guys are really getting out there, and a lot of you guys are starting to post, and this person's watching you, so. And it could be a good thing if it's a new person, like they're watching your content or they're inspired by it. This person can have a family narcissist, pile number 5. It doesn't have to be romantic. Some of you guys are asking about an ex that you haven't heard from in a while, and it could be that they're finally seeing what you're saying. Because some of you just dealt with somebody that you felt like couldn't get it together because they were around the wrong influences, but it wasn't them. But I feel like they're thinking about what you're saying now, and it's like, that's why they're kind of popping into your intuition. But you guys will know if this person was the one that tried to get in the way of you and your success, or you care about them and you feel like they had other energies in the way of their success. But regardless, this person thinks you're a gem and they don't want you to get away. Regardless if they're new, from the past, kind, awful, you guys should pick another pile to get a little bit more clarity. Let's go to my channeled messages a little bit. Let's see what we have here. Influencer. Yeah, a lot of you guys just need to be influencers. Couple content. Yeah, very interesting, pile number 5. I feel like this person, like, Yeah, for some of you, like, if this is someone you're asking about that wasn't a third party and posting that, that's just a narcissistic person trying to pretend that their life is, like, better. Like, this person could be delusional and think that they're a narcissist. I mean, think that they're an influencer. For some of you guys, you relate to that energy. Because there's like somebody, yeah. Some of you guys there's just people just jealous of you and your shine. I do want to say as well, pile number 5, this is a new person. Like, they kind of, like, you inspire them. And they kind of have fantasies about, like, posting you up on their page and stuff. Yeah, some of you guys, like, you're writing something and this person is, like, reading what you're writing. Yeah, and again, if this is not even relating to you, if you guys have been through a relationship with a narcissistic person, or you know someone's trying to destroy you, like, they're definitely reading everything you're doing. You may even have someone obsessed with you in the workplace that is of the same gender as you guys. Pile number 5 too. You just have a lot of people obsessed with you guys. So that's why you could help someone through this shit, because you've been through it. You have people try to destroy you, pile number 5, because your destiny is big. Everything you do is magic. Yeah, pile number 5. That is for sure. Someone around you is being lied to. Told you guys. I told you guys. Everyone acts up when you're around. Light worker shit. I doubt you because the truth is hard to digest. Yeah, when you want to tell. I mean, I've definitely met people like this in my life, and I might have to tell them, listen, this person does not love you. The person is a narcissist. Like, it's very hard to accept that the person that you think loves you and cares about you actually wants to destroy you and hurt you. So again, if you're dealing with somebody who really, like, loved and looked up to somebody, and it was a family member or a friend or someone they were in love with, like, it takes a lot to recover from that deception and betrayal. And if you're recovering from that, pile number 5, you're the first person that will be able to walk someone through that. But I feel, pile number 5, if you are dealing with someone you feel is narcissistic and you came to this reading, I just want you to know that you'll have a new person come in that will understand you and maybe help you heal. Again, pile number 5, I've had people that I opened up to the things that I've gone through in my life. I didn't realize that they were narcissistic. They would shame me even more for opening up to them. So it was almost like I had a double heal. And then being in narcissistic connections or relationships, it's almost like you have to unlearn the toxicity that was brought onto you. It was almost like I went backwards in time. like, it was like I became a lesser version of myself. And then I was more susceptible to toxic, horrible people because I was brought so low energetically. That's how I feel sometimes. After you get out of bad relationships, you sometimes get into worse ones or attract worse people. But again, pile number 5, it's all lessons and learning. Because I feel that at times a narcissistic person can appear as someone helpful at first, or even have the history of helping you or love bombing you, and then you want to like believe that's the true version of them, or you start to believe the things that they say about you, that you're not good enough, that you need to grow, that you need to change. And sometimes especially if you guys are so humble and open to self-development and healing, you really think that someone's giving you great advice, and in reality, they're just seeing you shine. And some people, they just turn dark or narcissistic in the course of your relationship because they start to grow resentful and jealous of your glow and your shine. So it's like maybe this person did want to be your friend or do genuinely love you, and they turned on you, or they did this to this person that you care about. But again, very interesting. Video games. Some of you guys, something about video games with this person is significant. Would you have stayed if I asked you to? Yeah. Pile number 5. Yeah, I feel like some of you left this person behind just because they just weren't really communicating or really giving you what you wanted. But I feel like they're just really hurt by, or they had someone around them dragging you, like, dragging your name through the mud. And yeah, some of you guys had someone break you two up, and they regret that. And it's like they think about, I should ask you to stay, especially as an ex. Not everyone will be able to do that. And this is what your angels are trying to tell you. Not everyone has the strength to fight off these energies it takes to be in a divine union with the Empress, with someone who's elevated. And just know that if somebody doesn't have what it takes to be around you or accept what your energy, it doesn't make you lesser than. Don't fall into the trap that maybe this person I'm describing has fallen into, because I feel that there's definitely an energy here of somebody who just may feel like they're not good enough for you. And that can manifest into them becoming the monster themselves, or them staying away from you, or them just being around people that resonate with the low vibration that they're in. But you're meant you're meant to shine and meant to be with someone that you can shine with. You're not meant to be taking someone else's abuse or forcing someone to do the healing. But again, pile number 5, I'd say pick another pile for more clarity on this individual, because that would probably help you a little bit more. But I feel for a lot of you, again, if it's the new love that just came in, you're already changing their life, making them think differently, inspiring them, making them feel like anything's possible. So that's what I see for you guys, pile number 5. Why don't you trust me? And if you do feel like this person is genuine, they feel like you have trust issues with them. Like some of you guys, I feel like they sense that. Like some of you guys are asking about somebody newer, and they actually feel like you might be the one that needs to heal from a past person, pile number 5. And they're upset because they feel like maybe you're treating them like you're the person that hurt them in your past. They're the person that hurt you. So it can go either way. Someone is jealous, and I'll defend you forever. So I feel pile number 5. The good news is that if you feel like this person's genuine, but they have toxicity around them, they always will defend your name. Like, I feel like there's definitely that. Like, if you know this person's heart to be good, I feel like, pray for them, and they'll make it through the storm. But regardless of this connection, this person is watching you, whether they're new, if they're from the past, and there's definitely something about you guys just being the best this person's ever had or experienced. Yep. They could be hiding that right now. And there's definitely when it comes to your intelligence and your awareness. And you brought awareness to this person's life, pile number 5, regardless of the situation. Some of you just feel like maybe you wasted your time with a narcissistic person, and that's not going to change. But I feel like you did the best you could for this person, pile number 5. And I feel that even if it's a newer person, you said what you needed to say, and your kindness has definitely changed them for the better. Even if you feel like this person's still a piece of crap, it's like almost losing you will be the lesson that will change them forever, because they keep thinking the grass is going to be greener, trying to make, repeat patterns to fix their ego. And they're either going to keep making those same mistakes or listen to your advice. And I'm not saying pile number 5 that listening to your advice means end up in a relationship with you. It could just mean taking what you said, knowing that maybe you're not meant to be, and not repeating the pattern. But I do sense that, you know, pile number 5, this person is interested in you. They're still interested in the past person. They really admire your intelligence. You're definitely smarter than, you know, whatever person they thought was the smartest person to look up to. Like, I think that, like, yeah, pile number 5, this person may admire intelligence. So that's why, you know, for some of you guys, it is really a masculine that was involved with some sort of feminine narcissistic energy, because it's like they thought this person was so smart, but you are smarter than that person. Pile number 5. And also, it could be this third party that doesn't like you, because it's like this person could have came in, or could be around, or came in after you. Yeah. There's something about this person really missing your intelligence, like regardless of the situation. Because I feel like pile number 5, you're asking about someone from your past that got into some crap after, or got into deep crap after you guys left, and they're like, oh, so-and-so would have helped me through this. That's not your job, though, if they can't treat you with the same respect. Because that's what, pile number 5, everything is energy. So even if you feel like this person's an abuser, what if they just end up with something with somebody worse? Like, what if they end up being abused now? Because guess what? Every single person is the villain in someone else's story. It's all has to do with money and what level you're at. Money. It's really funny because some of you guys are asking about like a new person, and they had someone like use them for their money, and or for some of you guys like someone who used their sexuality to get what they wanted from people. And you're not like that, like, if you know, pile number 5. But I also feel as well that like, if this is an ex, like, who accused you of being like that, they actually were with people who are doing that to them. That's unfortunate. Pile number 5. Like karma, I feel. But if this is a newer person, then I feel like, and they're really trying to work on things and heal, then I feel like it's only a matter of time before, you know, they start to do that. Especially if they go no contact. But there's something about, yeah. Like, it's really up to this person. That's what I'm seeing. Tower. But you brought a tower moment to this person's life. Awareness. Yep. Pile number 5. So it's either you are going to be entering something good with a new love that is like just exactly what you need, or this person is, yeah, I feel like you could have a new love coming in, or I feel like pile number 5, you have multiple options because you're very attractive. But again, I do feel like for a lot of you, you just have people that will want to say whatever about you because you just have a lot of people pining for your energy. So, you know, everybody sees it. This person sees it. But I do want to say as well, if this is a past person, they will probably try to wreck something new you have coming in. If it's a new person, I feel like you actually really want to give you what you want. Like, if this is a newer person that hasn't done anything to you, they want to get you what you want, and they're going to try to clear this energy away so that they can do that. And you have multiple people that are actually trying to work on themselves, but you have some energies of people that want to bring you down. You have a lot of options, pile number 5. I just want to let you know that. You're coming up as the Empress. And again, if anybody makes you feel like you're not good enough or you're the problem, I really want to say no to that, because you have a lot of accountability, and that's something a lot of people don't have. And I'm not saying you're never wrong. I'm saying that when you are wrong, you can admit that, and that makes you much different than a lot of people. You may have even said something with this person that showed that you had accountability, and they just were never used to someone like that. They're like, wow, maybe not all women are the same, and so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. Because I noticed that, you know, some men who tend to think bad about women, maybe they really are just a victim of somebody hurting them, but it doesn't mean that they get to treat you badly too. So you'll know, you know. You guys have a siren quality, and I feel like you use it for good. And yeah, you actually use it for good, but also that makes you a victim of people that never want to leave your life and leave you alone. People are very jealous of your siren energy, pile number 5. And yeah, I did a reading about that, How Do Men View You. Check it out, guys. It was a while ago, but or how seductive are you? Yeah, you guys have the siren, and you could relate to that. So yeah, people want to latch onto your energy and make a home in it, regardless of where they're at with you, because it's just, you give people a sense of safety and security. But it's a matter of if they're giving that to you or want to give that to you. And I do sense pile number 5, this person, if they're newer in your life, or even if they're in the past, regretting that they didn't give that to you. Even if they are the narcissistic person, pile number 5, I do want to say that they actually ended up with a more narcissistic person than you, or even them, which happens. It happens. Let's start over. Yeah. I love your body. I don't trust you. My intentions are pure. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I feel like pile number 5, for a lot of you guys, like this person, you know, you've been through narcissistic abuse and you're asking about a newer person, and I think they have really good intentions. They just may have some not so good people around them you're picking up on, or it could be very much that this person is the one with the good intentions that wants you to trust them. Because I feel like, or this person has trust issues from the past, but I do feel like regardless of who you're asking about, they're planning on coming in. And yeah, I would say pick another pile for more clarity, but that's what I'm seeing, pile number 5. But I do sense like more than one energy coming in here. So I just sense that if you guys this is a new person, they're coming towards you, but there will be someone from their past or your past trying to interfere, because there's just something about the past not being easily let go of with this energy because of the way that you guys are shining and the way that you're now attracting people who have similar qualities to you. Yeah, your strength is admirable and you guys are going to be very successful. And you're meant to be with someone successful too as well. So again, use that, you know, to kind of see what energies of people we're dealing with. Because I feel like you're going to know if you've dealt with someone who's narcissistic, who is running the same cycle, who can't get over their past, or someone who's actually every day actively trying to better themselves. And I begin to really see a difference when someone comes back from the past and it's like they're literally doing the same crap that they did and they say they changed and then it's the same shit, versus someone that comes back with a new and different energy. There really is that you can feel it. Pile number 5, control and change. Yeah, new love again. So I feel like peace and serenity. Yeah, you'll see the difference between someone who brings peace into your life versus someone who brings chaos. And again, if you feel like this is the person that is kind and good, but they have energies around them that are rocking them and you, then I feel like it's only a matter of time before they choose to breathe these energies so that they can bring the peace, be the peace that you need, or not. You know, pile number 5, and that's at the point of your spiritual journey where you realize, okay, now I'm at the point where it's not me bringing toxicity or keeping toxicity around, but sometimes you'll have friends or date people that have toxicities that are affecting you in the connection, and then they have to make a choice to level up or to stay where you're at, and you have to let go of people that you know aren't the worst people, but they're unwilling to grow and change. So I feel like, you know, you're going to associate that with the message today, and you're going to like apply it to your own situation. So again, if this is a new love though, I feel like for a lot of you, they really sparked their interest. And yeah, you have a lot of options here, but I do want to say, if this is a new person, like you're actually making them heal about like and see the world differently from a past situation, and they're starting to get their power back again. Or this person gave you your power back if you relate to them being more of the one that's matured and helping and healing, because they had someone take them out of their mature energy. And yeah, they really respect you guys, and your spiritual growth is changing your life, pile number 5. So again, you may have periods of time where people can't approach, but I feel like it's just because you're going through so much growth. By the Lovers came out here too. Yep, you guys have a lot of people that are pining for you, and yeah, only the people with healthy self-esteem get around you guys, because if you have low self-worth, you're not going to want to be around this queen, okay, or this king. You're really bringing a lot of awareness to people's lives, pile number 5. But if you are doing any type of work or content or even posting, you're changing people's lives and they're seeing what you're saying, you know. They're going to be watching your stories too if you're acquiring or on a fake account. I feel like some guys, you do have a fake account stalker too, especially if this is a blocked person or someone who is not in your life actively, but you're asking about it. So again, pile number 5, you got people's attention, and you know, good and bad, and you're making your mark here. Even again, your haters and your worst enemies are obsessed with you because you're bringing a light into their life that they need. So keep that in mind, pile number 5. You don't have to entertain darkness, but you sure are shining right now. So that's what I'm seeing, and I do hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys.